Oh, what's up, motherfuckers? You filthy goddamn chuckleheads. Ah, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Happy
God.
Sunday, everybody.
We're starting real hot today.
Oh, spicy. Spicy.
If you didn't
Muy
know what
picante.
skeet, skeet means, look up the Chappelle skit.
Or save yourself and don't.
There's a wonderful song. I don't know the name of the actual song, but the only part you need to know and remember forever is, ah, skeet, skeet, motherfuckers. Ah, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
Called Get Low.
It's called what?
Get Low by Lil
Oh.
Jon and the East Side
Oh,
Boys.
Get Low. There it is. I should have known that. God. So, that feels like
I had to Google it.
decades ago because it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? How's the weekend been so far?
It has been good. I got back from visiting Ethan, and we had a fun, chill weekend. Put together a bunch of miniatures for Conquest, because we're big old nerds like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I seen them.
You've seen some of them. I haven't sent the other ones we built yet.
Nice.
Nice.
Dylan, you were talking about getting into doing some mini painting, right?
Yeah, I've been thinking about finding that. Find my wife. I told my wife, she's like, "Good God, dude! Like, could you find one hobby and do it for a little longer than 5 weeks?" So,
Absolutely not.
it's like, no, hyperfixation, man. But anyway, yeah. So I'm thinking about digging into that, but
It's a
really
rabbit
know.
hole. It's a rabbit
Exactly. Yeah. So
At least if
We'll
you do
see.
Conquest, it'll be cheaper.
yeah. I was asking the group where to start and got some good pointers on where to go from there. So we'll see. Come join in the Discord and watch me learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy, like I said in the Discord, I'm happy to ship you all my Tyranid minis that are primed
Yeah,
and ready
exactly,
to be
yeah.
painted.
That was one of the first things I thought of, because I remember you talking about this years ago, like before when we first started Devil's Elves and Dice, and you and Albrecht talking about Warhammer and like, yeah, no, here's, and like you had your stuff and it's like, I'm gonna paint these one day. It's like, I wonder if he ever did that.
I've
And
been
then you're
saying
like,
that for
paint my
almost
shit.
20 years.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You do anything exciting over the weekend so far? I know it's
Yeah,
been a short weekend.
I cleaned 2 bedrooms carpets. So I've moved my office into another room, cleaned 2 carpets, getting the nursery set up for October for when the baby comes. So
I got a wee one on the way.
yeah, I think that might be the first time I've said that on the internet here.
It
But
is. Everybody
Yeah.
get into the Discord and congratulate Dylan right fucking
Yeah.
now.
exactly.
Yeah. So Sticker Me Daddy is actually legitimate.
It is
Yes,
now.
I don't have them on hand in here right now, but we have them. They're here.
Yeah, so if you're
we're
We
waiting
like
on one more,
manifested
but
that.
if you want
It's
some
almost
cool,
ready.
if you
One
want
of
some
them.
cool stickers,
2 of them.
Yeah,
2
there's
of
2
them.
right there.
Yeah, you can just hashtag Sticker Me Daddy at any of us in there, and we'll pester Dylan to ship you some stickers just for the fuck of
Yeah.
it. It'll
I
take him
have,
2 months, but it'll happen.
We're set up a lot better than we were back then. I'll grab them at a break and then we can show them off at some point.
Hell yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Flash, everybody.
Nice. Nice. What about you, Jacob? Do anything exciting yesterday? Friday?
I returned. I run Pathfinder and 5e outside of here, and we returned to our campaign. We were on a separate streak of going back to I called it a one-shot. It turned into like 8 sessions of returning to Epic Level characters and kind of finishing out their story. So yeah, it was fun to go back, and now back here and we're gonna die. So it's gonna be it's
Is that
gonna
your
be
prediction?
fun.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to predict since I'm one of the moderators. So it's like, yeah. I'm like, I have 70,000 obols. Let me bet some of these.
Oh Jesus! I think you can spend them on something in the Twitch chat. I don't know. I've been
Hydrate.
checking
Just
them out.
make us
Hydrate. Yeah,
just
everybody.
chug water constantly.
Cool. Nice. What about you, Nick?
Me, well, yesterday was an exciting yet terrifying day because my son got his car.
Oh shit!
So he's
Oh.
getting a car. He got his car for his 16th birthday, but they gave it to him early because they want him to be able to practice driving over the summer.
There.
So that's gonna be cool. I'm very proud of him. But now I have more insurance payments and more worry.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh my
He's
gosh.
a good kid. So
My heart goes out to you. I have a 3-year-old, and we went out. This is what I did over the weekend. I went grocery shopping. So fucking exciting. But, I took him with me to give Mama a break, and yeah,
You let him drive.
I let
Yeah,
him
it's crazy
drive.
that the 3-year-old drove.
He did Costco. He did
God.
pretty good. He couldn't reach the
He
pedals,
only hit
but,
5 people.
You know, being as short
It's
as
down
I
from
am,
last time.
I taught him the short people's ways. Using
To hit everyone you can't see.
Yes, exactly. I'm like this. I'm driving like this. You can barely see over the dashboard. No, but he whenever I get into a parking lot, he always asks me to drive because I just put him on my seat and help him steer and just move around an empty parking lot. It's kind of cool. My mom used to do that for me too. So
Nice.
fun stuff.
Yeah, every time we do that, he's just like, "Can I drive, Dada?" I'm like, "Yeah, in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's get to somewhere safe."
Yeah.
And you could pretend you're steering the wheel. Yeah, it was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. So I should probably do some announcements, huh? What do we have going on? So today is the first of our quarterly marathon streams. We plan to do at least 3 more, I think, right? Or make 2 more.
Well, this is our second one.
Yeah, 2 more this year to kind of help push us through the narrative and story that we're moving through, and it's just a way for us to play a lot longer than normal during our weeknight streams. So, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But we have a giveaway happening in chat right now where you can spend some channel points to join the giveaway. And you've got to be in our Discord to receive the prize, but you can pick from a bundle of tabletop RPGs that we've got. The winner will receive them as soon as we receive or figure out who the winner is. We'll reach out to you in Discord and ship that out to you as soon as possible. What else?
Is the giveaway part of the prediction?
No, it is not. That is a separate thing.
Okay.
The giveaway is just chosen at random by spending channel points while watching. That's all. You get more channel points by watching, and following earns you, I think, double or even triple the amount of channel points for the amount of time you stay in chat.
Yeah, follow gets you more. I don't know if you just said that.
Yes, I did.
Okay, sorry. I was working on my Twitch in the background trying to get it set up right here so I could watch a little bit more. So I apologize.
Is that head on for decoration? Sorry, that's a new. I came across that insult, and it's my most favorite thing to say. Or imagine I'm saying to people. But you're my friend, so I can say it to you.
Pretty rude. Wow.
My favorite insult to someone is to call them a gummy bear because they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Any of those obscure things like that. It's
because I don't want to drop to their level and start name calling back. So I give them a soft name calling to show them hey, we can still be friends here.
I like calling people spoon.
Spoon?
Just like you silly spoon.
Yeah.
That's one way to disrupt an argument. Same as dropping your pants, showing off your wang lang.
I mean, I could do that too.
Disruption! Here's my penis! We're stopping the fight. You're confused. Run away!
Rip has a feat like that called Dirty Trick, but he's not wearing pants.
It's just
Behold.
Donald ducking the whole time.
he does a
Just
helicopter.
Donald ducking! Just fucking shirt cocking it all day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You have no argument now. Here's my asshole.
That's how cats do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you've been petting them for 3 minutes. So, boing.
Oh, goodness. All right, off the rails. What was I talking about?
Oh.
You can predict
Announcements.
and join the thing in the chat.
Join our Discord.
Join
Check
the
out
thing
our
in the chat.
socials. We have a lot of fun shorts being created by our one and only Jacob here, also known as Spell Crashers. Check his YouTube out. His production value is fucking the chef's kiss, and seeing our shenanigans portrayed by his whim and creativity has been amazing. So fucking good. So thank you, Jacob, for creating those videos. Also, Mia El Chivo, our mod in Discord and here in Twitch. He's been riding his tailcoats to learn and absorb more, so he's been helping out a little bit as much as he can in that way too. So hopefully we'll be having more shorts coming out with some weird conversations and clips happening, taken completely out of context. But yeah, check those out. What else can I say? If you like what you see here or hear, share us with your friends and fellow degenerates. And
Yeah,
that's great.
we get passed around well.
Yes.
That's a statement.
Yeah, I didn't know how to
I was
follow
like, I don't know.
We could do with being passed around more.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's plenty of lube to go around. God, why do I always go there? Just like immediately go.
Easy, Diddy.
It's just easy.
Well, I think that's the point of the loop, but yeah.
Yeah, if you... it's...
Out here with this baby oil.
Oh, God.
We just show up shiny to the next stream.
If you'd like to help support us
Crazy glare.
in some monetary ways, you can spend Twitch bits here for every 500 bits you spend. You can gift an obol or hero point to any of the players here, including myself. Essentially, to give them either advantage or me disadvantage, and just a little bit more survivability to the party overall. As well as checking out my Streamloots page. I've created a gang of custom cards, so you can purchase booster packs there to interact with the channel and just disrupt the show entirely by playing those cards. They happen immediately, so it's it can add more chaos to this chaotic show. I don't know what else
Donate
to
your
talk
bits
about.
today before we die.
Yes, that would be amazing because
Today is a great day to do this.
Is in the shit. Yeah, it's not a very good place for them to be. So, if we don't have anything else to talk about, I'd like to jump in.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
I saw
what-
Nick had mentioned something in our Discord chat.
Oh.
That you might want to bring up.
I can't see it.
So your learn to plays.
Oh yes. So, as we're approaching the end of the month right now, or this month, I kind of put together a Learn to Play series running until the end of the month. I think I still got some slots available. You can also check out my startplaying.games page. Profiles under /RC, I think. Or you can just jump into Discord and shoot me a message and I can tell you more about it. But I'm running the beginner box, the remastered beginner box for PF2E, and it's a great opportunity for you to jump in and learn the game. Maybe I can point out some things that you didn't realize about the game if you've been playing for a while, or just a good chance to bring your friends over who've been on the fence about it to just jump in and learn and play. I've got like a whole little agenda. There's an overview, introductory kind of part, and I try to cover as much as I can before getting to the game. But it's about 4 hours, 2 4-hour sessions. We've had a couple of wonderful groups playing along with me there, and it's been great. I love facilitating the hobby and PF2 as much as I can. So join the Discord, get your friends in there. Let's play some fucking games and just talk nerdy. We love it. That's
Yeah, Robert's very
about it all day.
gentle. He was my first GM as well, so
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, I love
He
it.
listens, he guides well.
Yes,
It's good.
Lube helps.
Not gentle today. We're gonna die.
Yeah. He's built me up. My tolerance has only grown over the years.
He's got that bucket of Crisco ready to go.
Oh gosh, with consent, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
For fried chicken.
What? I heard fried chicken.
That's a
Crisco.
safe word.
Oh yes, about to fry your asses today. With the help of some fucking
fried
ghouls.
chicken.
There's
If you've ever questioned if we're unwell, the answer is yes.
Yes.
all right, are we guys ready to
Live,
by the
die?
Die by the
Die. All right, so last time, the group, still fresh from traveling back from the pit with a comatose Silflay, rushing to the Sandpoint Cathedral in the dead of night and leaving her in the Acolyte's care. You might be asking, what happened to Silflay? Well, she was knocked the fuck out after enduring the oracular visions of Sandpoint's potential dooms after touching an artifact known as the Ghost Stone in the second level of the pit. Each vision of the 7 dooms foretold by Sandpoint's original villain, Nualia, the visions racked Silflay's mind and body with unimaginable pain. The dooms were as follows: an undead goblin wearing a makeshift crown, breastplate, and wielding a dog slicer, completely wrapped in fire, riding atop a ghostly gecko seen cutting through Sandpoint citizens with a small army of other goblins and goblin ghouls behind him. The second vision was the Sandpoint Devil itself, a horse-shaped scorpion tail, bat-winged creature with fiery hooves, running across Sandpoint's rooftops, catching them alight while flying down and breathing flame upon the heads of the scattering townsfolk. The third vision was of the townsfolk going about their business, but suddenly, without warning, crumpling to the ground, and faces racked in fear as they are overcome with a supernatural slumber and are tormented by unseen nightmares. The fourth vision and doom is that of a hooded man in robes of red, gold, and black, walking away from the pit, suddenly becoming enwrapped in fire and transforming into the Sandpoint Devil, leading an army of cultists against Sandpoint. The fifth doom is of a shadowy figure stalking a lonely citizen in the middle of the night and cutting them down with an axe, violently chopping into them. Chop, chop! The sixth doom was ghouls rising from the streets of Sandpoint to exhale a poison mist that slays everyone in town as they begin to feast upon their corpses. The seventh doom is of a comet of fire careening down over Sandpoint, raining flames and rubble, until smashing into the city, causing the ground to split, and an enormous three-eyed demon clawing its way out of the rift. As Silflay lay in the safety of the cathedral, her companions, hearing a scream from outside, decide to investigate, and they learn from a witness that a creature with wings and fiery hooves landed on the roof of the town's map shop the way north. It seemed to be observing the city before flying eastward, and too quickly for the group to catch up. With nothing to do or follow, Calliope wanting to take this opportunity to heed the call of the Herald of Pharasma from her dreams and to remove her curse. While Silflay lay quietly, Calliope led Brip, Giddy, and Iggy to the Hellstorm catacombs beneath the cathedral's graveyard. The curse, seemingly punishment for leaving a warren of ghouls unchecked, goes against the edicts of Pharasma. Though they left a note asking to be left alone and claimed they only wanted to find they wanted to find peace. Calliope, determined to appease their goddess, moved on, but not before meeting one Timaeus Hoofsbane in the below. I feel like that was a half sentence there. Below the cathedral. An elven man and aide of sorts to the Rune Watchers, but a well-studied archaeologist. Tasked by Baradert Quink to investigate the Thessalonian ruins the party had previously uncovered. He joined them out of curiosity and at the potential promise of more artifacts and ruins. After about 3 hours of walking, they came to a junction where they met with a scene of ghouls, dressed in ragged clothes, tending to and harvesting a small population of underground mushrooms. All of various ages and ancestries, these ghouls were shocked to find the living among them. They stepped back to allow their leader and priest of Erasni to come forward and treat with them. This was Wolgar Rabs, dressed in stitched robes and colors to represent Erasni, of crimson and grays, and a scapula etched with her holy symbol on it. He stated, "Welcome to our home."
Say scapula?
A scapula. think.
Like the bone?
Like the bone, a scapula. Yes.
Cool.
Wolgar attempted to defend their right to live, as it was not their choice to become undead, but that it was something forced upon them. He claimed that for years they had lived peacefully underneath Sandpoint and have strived to keep their hunger for flesh tempered. They've been successful. This was before the Goblin Ghouls disrupted everything, though, resulting in their need to move further away from town. Still, they only wished to be left alone, and with Erasni's teachings, guidance, and determination promised to stay their claws and hunger. Calliope, though, unmoved and unconvinced, needs to see the destruction, as it is the will of her goddess. She moved to attack, causing all the ghouls to scream in fear, anger, and defense. And that is where we start today. But before we get to that, I'd like to have each of you introduce yourself and who you are, who you're playing, and as you do, I'm going to reveal the art that we've received from Jolt Bead. So, who would like to go first?
I
Me.
can go. Oh,
Sorry, I was like, I'm gonna break the silence.
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to do.
So, hi, my name is Cody, otherwise known as Bardtails here on Twitch, and I am playing Giddy Shatterglass, previously a Scarnetti. He is a goblin summoner, as you can see here from this wonderful art, with his Hellcat Ignara, who looked so good in this art. I'm so happy with this finalized version. So you can
Very
just
cool.
imagine this little cretin running around and yelling at people in a pseudo New York accent. And yeah, so that's me, and I am so excited about this art. I hope he lives.
Me too.
Nick, your turn.
Okay, I'll go next. My name is Nick, also known as Big Red, and I am playing Brip Mooncling, the Tripkey Ranger.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
that's
man, and that
fun.
art is amazing.
I
That is
love
so
it.
Look
good.
at that. Look at your
Wow.
legs. That's so fun.
So brippy.
So
Oh god,
pretty.
So
it's
pretty.
kind of like Uncanny Valley. Like it's cool,
A
but I'm a
little
little
bit.
uncomfortable.
Right, and that's what makes it perfect. You know, he's like
I
a little,
love
like
that.
a little. I love the vegetation and the armor. Yeah,
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
That's really cool. I love that art. I love it so much.
I love the big eyes.
The eyes are really selling it for
Yeah.
me.
Damn, that's dope.
Wow.
I will jump in and say my name is Dylan. I'm Echo Leader in the chat. I am playing Calliope Dan Muir. Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
The
Queen.
human. Oh damn.
yeah, got the
Champion of
Pharasma.
Pharasma. And yeah, she's damn, that looks sick. That's dope. Yes. She's gonna die today. After saying
I
this
love
art.
the psychopomp
Oh.
faces in the knees.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
cool.
the detail is very cool. The skull pauldrons are dope. I love the Dormition dagger as well. Yeah, that's perfect. The rib cage on the breastplate stylized. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think.
Too
Very
bad
cool.
she's gonna.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Too bad she's gonna die.
I hope not.
Oh, I know.
uh,
If not, I'm gonna print this out and frame it on my
See,
wall.
Robert, the choice is up to you in this.
Everybody,
we
department.
gotta
no,
regroup.
It's dice, dude. I don't make any decisions. I
Regroup
just follow the
and-
dice, man.
You can do
We
this.
do not have plot armor.
Oh, that's so good.
And Jacob.
Right. So I'm in a weird place. I'm Jacob, aka Starcrashers in the chat. The art you're going to see is for Silflay, my Oracle Leshy, who is temporarily comatose. And I'm playing Tomias as a sort of interim. But yes, the art is going to be of Silflay. She will not die today, irregardless of the outcome. But whether or not she sticks around is going to be
Yes.
interesting.
Oh, dope.
There's my frumpy little self.
I love it.
There is
Kinda
ash
gives me
coming
some-
off. There's ash coming off her hand, but you can't see it because of the the transparency effect of the
Okay, yeah, I see.
Barely
I
see
see
it.
just a
Yeah.
little
if it
bit.
was
Yeah,
against white, you'd see it. But yeah.
It gives me a slight Final Fantasy IX vibes.
It does, yeah. VV if plant.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm a
I
big
love
fan
it.
of the hat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so cool.
Love your little grappling gun.
Yeah.
You actually did use that, didn't you?
I don't know
I did,
how
yeah.
he
Yeah.
got like Souffle's attitude in there too. You know, it's there.
Yeah.
It
It's
really
almost the
is.
middle finger. It's the two
Right.
fingers combined, but it's almost the middle
Mhm.
finger of just like, you're wrong. Fuck off.
It's all through that one eye, through the mask that you can see.
Mhm.
True.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Very cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be posting the art in our socials this week. So be sure to keep an eye out for that too. And big shout out to Jolt Bede. He's been going through a lot of personal issues at home, but yeah, I appreciate the work that's gone into all the art here today, and to lead up to today, to this potential TPK. But you know, it's awesome to have this art regardless. So
Of course.
let's jump over to the situation at hand now. In Wolger's Warrens.
While that's loading, I want to tell a funny story. So yesterday I was watching Lucas the Spider with my son. At one point, Lucas the Spider at one point said, "Don't forget to," and I like panicked for a moment. Damn it.
It's built
Almost
in.
got me.
We've been
Right.
trained. After a year, that's definitely a trigger word for sure.
Truly. Just waiting on my Foundry to load here. I see it on Twitch, so that's good news.
My
I mean-
Foundry's loaded. I just don't have a token.
It looks Calliope looks really cool. In and amongst being surrounded by all the ghouls.
Oh, you know what? That might be it. Maybe I don't have ownership yet, so I can't
You
see.
don't. So actually, let's talk about what's going through your characters' minds as this scene, this violent scene, is playing out. While I fix your tokens here.
I remember the moment when I climbed up the wall to the ceiling and I was like, yeah. And then one followed me. I was like, no. And that's when like confidence in this battle really changed.
Right.
What's going through Rip's mind right now?
Oh man, I think it's a bit of frustration and fear. He's a little upset that this is all going down, and I think he's afraid that he's gonna die. And he's already in such a grim zone in his head because of where Souffle is right now. And I think a big part of him wants to make it out of here because of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Giddy is feeling a combination of like fear, anxiety, and frustration at the situation. Kind of wishing Souffle was here. Not only because of her obvious advantage in the situation, but also because of if she were here, maybe this might not have happened, or at the very least, maybe a different outcome would have come about. So he's just hoping to make it out of this alive, to deal with whatever consequences may be. But right now, his focus is on survival.
So Myas, being sort of the outsider, is obviously intrigued about all of these individuals. He's heard of them, right? He knew he might run into them. And I think he's just kind of in disbelief. It's like, no, they wouldn't just attack these individuals in cold blood. Uh, and was really hoping that there was a situation where they could just subdue Calliope and be friendly with the ghouls, because that seemed like the best outcome. Instead, it escalated very quickly, and he's wondering what exactly should be done.
It's funny that you should say it escalated quickly, because I feel like Calliope exercised a great amount of patience last
That's fair.
episode, allowing a lot of people to talk and try to leave before she actually initiated the combat.
There
That's
is
fair.
a difference between bravado and action.
Fair,
Hmm.
fair. Um, but yeah, Calliope is here right now. She is stupefied, so she's very much wondering if Pharasma's actually on her side here. A lot of things have been said in the last little bit, basically calling out her devotion and whether or not that goes both ways with her deity of Pharasma. So Calliope is kind of mentally figuring out if this is all for nothing, or if Pharasma is really here to help her achieve this. Is she doing this in her name in vain, or is this something that is meant to be? So we'll see how it all goes down. But her at the end of last episode, the last session we played, she attempted to do a lay on hands, which is a spell. It's a focus spell, but I did roll after we got off, and I did not beat the flat check of stupefied, so that healing did not go through. So right now, in Calliope's eyes, Pharasma has revoked her magic from her. So she's a little worried. She's got some other things up her sleeve, but she could feel abandoned by her deity very soon.
Wild. Yeah.
We'll see.
Wolger had been saying things to question your faith and loyalty to Pharasma, and even cast a spell called Crisis of Faith, which did a significant amount of damage. Yeah, Calliope's struggling through this very violent moment. But to paint the scene a little bit more for our audio listeners, we've got Calliope in the center of this mess, with Giddy next to her, Ignara in front. There are about five ghouls to the north of them. Timaeus is flanked between two of them to the north. Ignara is between Calliope and Wolgar Rabs, who is further to the south. And Wolgar Rabs has 4 of these violet fungus that have kind of come alive at the sense of danger for their tender, their gardener. What the fuck do you what do you call them? Their
What?
caretaker. Their
Yeah. You say tender gardener?
Yeah, they have.
Oh,
been
tender,
gut-
comma gardener.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ghoul, your tender gardener.
Yeah, exactly.
The ghoul,
You're
you
so tender.
Their tender gardener, Wolgar Rabs. But yeah, you've already killed like five of them. You might even hear 1 or 2 of the others that are still alive kind of yell out in emotional pain and anger and frustration and at death at their companion, who was very likely alive for the last several years with Wolgar. Given that their statement of living under the cathedral for so long is gone unchecked and peaceful, quiet, in isolation. But
Lay it on thick there, Robert.
we're are we the bad guys?
In this instance, yes.
Yeah, we're at the start of a new round here. It looks like there is actually an issue with the initiative, so I'm just gonna have everybody re-roll. Maybe
Oh, no.
this pause is will give you guys the advantage. As we
Oh
re-roll.
boy. All this could fuck us.
Yep.
Could
Mhm.
completely fuck you.
Both of those are very likely.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll all 82
Oh.
of these.
Oh, great. Hey, Giddy also got a nat 20
wow.
though. Whee!
Nice.
I'm so fucking nervous. I do not want to do this.
Yeah. This is a good time to ask while we're rolling things.
Oh, 15 on the die.
Staff of Healing, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, it works as in I can just use a spell slot to cast heal at whatever the corresponding rank is. But is there a limit on how many times I can do it similar to a wand?
I think it works the same. You can overclock it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just double check.
But
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't, I don't
I'm not sure because
know.
it doesn't really
It's very
say.
confusing.
And my thought was, because it's a magic item and not like a consumable, my
Number of
mind
charges
was like,
per day. Per Tim.
Tim is
Resident
our resident
rules.
expert
number of
on
charges.
on this
Because
stuff.
so it just says expend a number of charges from the staff to cast a spell from its list.
Did the staff
But how?
have a number of charges attached to it?
That's what
Look-
I'm trying to find.
He's looking it up.
Oh.
Thanks, Tim.
Your check's in the mail, Tim.
Also,
Tim-
fun little announcement while we're in this period of Tim helping us. We hit our follower goal of 180 a little bit earlier. Thank
hell
you
yeah.
to follower 180. I did not catch your name. I am sorry, but very excited about that. Next goal is 200 question mark.
Yeah, let's shoot for it.
So tell your friends,
Yeah.
tell your wives,
Don't
tell
hide
your
Hi-
others,
And then hide them.
and then hide them.
And then hide them. Show them, get them to follow and subscribe, and then hide them.
Back
Exactly.
in the closet.
Watch Whispers of
Apparently-
Doom on repeat.
That sounds locking up your family to make them watch this.
You got
Oh, is
do
that
what you gotta
bad?
do
You guys can get
sometimes.
out. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'll tell Ethan he can finally come out of the closet again.
Yeah. I can't find anything about the amount of charges on the healing staff.
I cannot either. I want to say it's corresponding to my actual spell slots because it says you cast the heal spell using your own spell slots or from charges from the staff.
Yeah, I mean, who's going to give you an empty staff, though, you know?
Via Twitch, the caster pushes charges into the staff every day. Max charges is the same as the highest rank. So I guess it depends on what the rank of the
Highest spell you can cast is.
Okay, so I have level 3 spells, so
so
I
you
guess,
have 3 charges.
I guess.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay, that works for me.
Awesome.
There's a reason I don't play a lot of magical characters in these games.
We love Pathfinder. The crunch is sometimes confusing.
Yes. Yes. I love the crunch until it crunches back.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, okay. That's good to know for a potential emergency. So that might be better off than fireballing the room.
Indeed. Okay, so it looks like we've got Giddy and Iggy to start, then Tamias, a ghoul, then Brip to start this new initiative order.
Oh my god.
I also
That-
learned
that
that
is
spell of mine
mighty
is a
helpful.
cantrip, and I didn't know.
Giddy, you are still enfeebled 2 and drained 1. You guys have not had a chance to rest at all since your return from the pit.
Yeah.
So, hooray.
My bad.
Yeah, probably should have taken care of that
Goodness.
beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't get a heal spell back from resting either.
Well, all right. So Giddy sees that we are currently surrounded, and he is going to cast what I now realize is a cantrip, and I don't have to spend focus points on it. Boost Eidolon. Giddy's fear is going to channel into Ignara, and cause her to essentially go into Mama Bear mode. You see her flames start to turn blue rather than red, as she is boosted by the magic connection between her and Giddy. And then Giddy is going to cast a thing here in a second. Actually, with another action, I would like to recall knowledge.
Ooh, okay.
Giddy is thinking through potential weaknesses of these ghouls. And he's already seen one of them via Timaeus, but Giddy is trying to rack his brain to think how these things react to light. So what would you like me to roll?
Just recall knowledge, religion.
Religion? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh. How do you feel about occultism?
Occultism you can roll. It's going to be harder.
Okay, well, I have a +0 to religion, so there's that.
Okay.
All right.
Hanging out with Calliope, you probably learned some stuff. She just talks nonstop about undead and how to kill them and their weaknesses. And
It might be a fetish at this point.
yeah,
Eh.
I'm gonna really lean into it as she dies here.
Oh gosh.
What'd it be? What'd it do?
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I
All right, let's see
might
that
talk
check.
about Calliope's
Yeah,
sexuality.
what say
in the
you,
middle of
Robert?
this battle.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I did.
Oh, I don't see it. What did you get?
I don't know. I rolled it blind.
It was blind.
Oh no, I gotta refresh.
Uh-oh, Robert.
Damn you, Foundry.
Oh, you're so good and so bad.
So
Keep
good,
your
so bad at the
secrets.
same time. We'll just say it was a nat 20 and we'll move on.
Easy. Yeah.
For those of you that are Foundry users, when a brand new version of the application comes out, wait at least 6 months before updating. I went from
Yeah.
the latest version of 12 to 13 a month after, and it's resulting in some players' roles not showing up in chat at all.
Yeah, there is that.
As great as Foundry is, it's still not without fault.
I can always re-roll it public.
Nope, I got
Just-
it.
okay.
So when in doubt, throw it out. No, that's what we say in kitchens. Refresh in the IT world. Okay.
F5.
So with that roll, you know that ghouls are typically dark-dwelling creatures, but they're not affected by light.
Okay.
I will tell you though that they are. They're immune to death effects, disease, paralyzation, poison, and unconscious effects.
Okay, so Giddy's gonna shake that thought out of his mind because it's not gonna do much for us. But with his last action, he is going to he is going to use his Staff of Healing, expending spell slot here. He's going to look back at Calliope, who's a little bit battered up at the moment, and be like, "You got us into this. You're gonna have to get us out of it." And is going to cast Heal on Calliope using the Staff of Healing. So I will do that here in a second. All right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna roll a d8 in Foundry chat since there's not an easy way to do this. It's not great.
It's just that, right? There's no bonus.
For a one action heal,
I can never remember. I think the 2 action is 1d8 plus 8, but
yeah,
one
I
action
think
is
this one's just
2.
normal. Yeah,
Okay.
sadly.
Okay.
So yay, you get 2.
Hey man, every +1 helps.
True. And that's Giddy and Iggy's turn.
Okay. All right, Timaeus.
All right. What gods? What god did they mention again? I forgot.
Erasni.
Oh, yeah.
Erasni. Okay. My mind was like Erasto. I'm like, no, no, definitely not.
No.
Yeah. I mean, Tobias just keeps like, this has gotten wildly out of hand. I don't recall. Foundry says I have my sword drawn. I don't remember if that happened or not.
We'll just play it as you did have it drawn, unless
Okay.
you didn't want to.
So I have my sword drawn and I look and I'm just like, my apologies. I am going to attack the one in front of me.
Okay. You could always choose to attempt to make it a non-lethal strike also. Just throwing it out there.
What is the difference there?
You take a -2 to
-2.
attack.
-2 to attack.
Yeah. It's a weapon not intended to perform non-lethal damage.
You know what? I think I'll do that against this.
God
this
damn it, Robert.
fool.
I need to
Okay.
see one of them die.
Now we're definitely gonna die.
I don't
Rip
know how
killing.
to. I don't know how to automatically change it.
Oh, so when you we'll just add it after the roll.
So it's just -2 to this roll.
Right.
Of course, it's a nat 20.
That is that's a critical hit for non-lethal damage. That's amazing.
Of course
Okay.
it is. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't even see my roll. It didn't pop up anywhere. So
Yay,
Okay.
Foundry.
I saw it roll across the screen, and then the D20 just disappeared into the thin air.
Okay. I am empowered since I'm attacking, so it's gonna be. I don't see any of this. I don't have
You might
You got
have to refresh.
18.
18 total.
Yep.
Okay.
It was the one to the north, right?
No, it was the one in this one.
Oh, the one in front of you and Giddy.
Yep.
Got it.
Gotcha. Okay.
At first, I thought you meant the one that was directly in front of you. And I was
There's for audio listeners, there are 3 goals in front of me, depending on the directionality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna look, and then I'm gonna come down, and I think flip my blade around Rurouni Kenshin style, and just slap it across like the temple, and then smack it down to collapse it into. I said non-lethal, so it should be dying, but it is a blood spatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no condition for knocked out, but it is knocked out.
fair.
I have a question. Would that
they're
that
not
appear to
unconscious?
be destroyed?
It's from below the
unconscious.
ground.
Okay.
I don't think you can put it on an enemy like that.
But yeah, so strike down. Here we go. And
That'll
I'm also
trigger a reaction from me, but I'll wait until your turn's over to resolve
Oh
it.
shit. Okay. Well,
the one to the
Sorry. Never mind. We'll continue.
okay, the one to the north of me. I'm going to make a second attack. So this is at -7 because it's also non-lethal. So strike. So actually, it's still -2 because we have the forget Foundry does the thing. Please select your target.
Woo.
I'm gonna refresh as soon as my turn is done.
That's a
so
28.
28's a hit.
Oh, it worked. Okay.
It's a critical hit actually.
Jesus.
Oh,
dude.
jeez. Of course it is.
don't wanna
Non-lethal,
kill
would it be
you.
a 26?
Okay.
Is that the thing, or?
That's also, yeah.
Yeah. 26 is just a hit. Oh,
Oh fuck.
that's alright. We'll just.
Yep.
I rolled crit.
Give it to him anyway.
Alright, takes half of that. Because it's not a crit.
Oh, I forgot to add forceful,
Oh, okay. That's an additional
which adds
die.
2 damage.
Oh.
Two. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That actually puts it down.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess I have one more action. Jesus.
Fucking A, Tobias.
He's being nice, and that's why the dice gods are with him.
Honestly, MVP of this so far. The 3-action
And-
heal.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not
honestly.
gonna kill them, but they're still going off the map, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Excuse
don't think that I have any like defensive action here.
You can step out
Let's
of melee
see.
or withdraw.
That just reminded me of what I should have done with my last action.
Strike.
Yeah,
Brings the ship up.
I think I'll probably. I'm gonna step back here. Like, can we just stop? Yeah, but I think anyone paying close attention, right? Like, my blade is not covered in ghoulish blood or whatever sort of viscera that they leave. But that's
Yeah,
my turn.
I think Giddy would look back at that and just be like, I mean, we prefer one way or the other, but good job.
I'm gonna try to resolve my reaction.
Sure.
If this would work, a living creature within you 20 feet dies, or an undead creature within you within 20 feet of you is destroyed.
Okay.
So that would work, right?
Yes.
All right. So Calliope is going to attempt to cast a focus spell, Death's Call. I have to, since I'm stupefied, beat this DC 6 flat check.
Yay.
Did it
Is that
work?
for something that Giddy did, though? Because I didn't kill them.
Can you not see the chat, Dylan?
No, I need to refresh too.
So that
Okay.
is a 12. You succeeded.
Yeah,
Hey.
that is true. I mean, Jacob didn't kill anything. Giddy also didn't kill anything.
Well, so
Well,
See, I
under
think
the-
seeing them fall on the ground and be
Oh, okay.
crumpled, that I don't know.
I mean,
I
if
don't know,
Robert
Robert-
says yes, then yeah.
So maybe Tobias doesn't know this, and I didn't know this until actually reading the knocked out entry. Is that when undead and constructs reach 0 HP, they're destroyed.
Oh, well.
would have Timaeus have known that?
I don't think so.
Oh wait, sorry, hold on. Creatures, let me just double check this. Creatures can't be reduced to fewer than 0 hit points. When most creatures reach 0, they die and are removed from the party. Removed from play unless the attack was non-lethal, in which case they're instead knocked out for a significant amount of time. Oh, I see. They just added that extra. So they're actually not...
I don't know. I think I like the idea of like seeing the ghoul crumple, like it still would activate Calliope's thingamajig.
Yeah.
Just also for sake of
Okay.
It's
moving
still
forward.
it's still doing it for her, you know. So,
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I-
easy.
but-
Suddenly moist. Callbacks. Up to you, Robert.
And I mean, you've definitely seen some killed. At least not. I mean,
That's also true. Yeah,
I know we killed some last week.
that is
Yeah,
true.
it's-
Yeah.
Since it's a reaction
It's like,
and there's so many creatures, it's hard to keep track of my one reaction per round thing.
so I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's GM fiat at this point. Then reading
Yeah.
through it a bit more. Because they're undead and immune to the unconscious condition.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, so
Well,
that's the catch-22.
But knocked out doesn't state what condition they gain. It just says that they are knocked out for a significant amount of time.
That's silly.
Well, yeah.
I guess that could
Getting
be an
knocked out
intentional
is a-
distinction.
Getting knocked out is a symptom of having your brain hit your skull. You know, if their brain is all moldy and doesn't really hit their skull, maybe they don't get knocked out. You know, I don't know.
I like
Oh.
the science behind that.
Oh, elves are immune to sleep. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get into the argument with like elves and sleep too,
I feel like we're getting in the weeds here, y'all.
but
Yeah.
we'll get in
Yeah.
the weeds.
Okay, for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna play as if they are knocked out.
So will that not trigger my reaction then?
No, it would not.
Okay. I'm gonna save that flat check of the 12.
Okay.
You
Sounds,
said okay.
sounds fair. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries.
let's-
I'm gonna refresh my foundry. Go for it.
Does
Uh,
Calliope clock that Timaeus just knock them out then?
It might. You might feel something. Maybe a perception check. I think we'll run that when you're done refreshing. Just a perception check to see if you catch that. they're not actually destroyed. Or it could be that potentially, you feel like Pharasma's grace has left you also, and this spell may not be, the power of the spell may not be available to you right now for whatever reason too.
Yeah, I think that would be it more than worried that Timaeus isn't actually killing them.
Yeah.
This guy I
He's
just
like,
met
"Why
10 minutes
aren't
ago
you-"
didn't kill something? What the fuck?
Okay, so this ghoul next to Giddy's turn is going to attempt to claw out 3 times. I rolled 2 4s and a 3.
Excellent.
Rip, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to do
Said
something
moving
a little
along.
unique here. Brip's plan is targeting the ghoul that followed him up on the ceiling. Brip is going to attempt a dirty trick.
Ooh.
So I am going to be doing a thievery. I'll do it blind. And if I succeed, they will be, I believe, off guard to me.
Okay.
And if I critically succeed, they're also clumsy 1.
And they fall off the ceiling.
All right. Describe how you're doing that with this ghoul that's right next to you, 15 feet up in the air on the wall next to you.
So I
what's that
imagine
look like?
as Brip is clinging partially to the wall, partially to the ceiling, and this thing has come up to his level, which scared him. I imagine that as it sort of reaches for a handhold or something, Brip sort of intercepts and makes it to where it only has 2 points of contact for a moment. And it's sort of off kilter, intentionally causing it to be off balance in a way.
Okay.
And with a follow-up, he attempts to trip this person.
Okay, so you succeed. They are clumsy 1, and you succeed at the trip, causing them to fall.
Question, do they fall all the way to the ground?
I think they might get a reaction to pinch it to grab an edge, actually. Let's try and grab an edge. Call that a failure, and it falls prone on the ground.
And it falls 15 feet?
Yes, it's going to take. What is that? Is it just a d6, I think?
I think so, per 10
Probably.
feet. Round it up, though.
Oh, they take
Yeah, I
damage
think these-
equal to half the distance. So they'll take 5.
What? I thought it was 15 feet up.
It is 15. Oh, so 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it. 7 sounds good.
I am
So
going to
because you have to have
the
the feat to negate.
Let's
You have
not
to have,
get
like,
stuck in the
catfall
weeds
or
here.
whatever to
Catfall,
negate
yeah.
fall damage.
We got too many ghouls to fall into the weeds.
Yeah.
We'll
all
fall
right,
into
so
the ghouls.
It takes 15 points of falling damage. Anything else for Brit?
Brip's final action, he is going to use a feat running reload. He is going to run along the ceiling over on top of Calliope
Okay.
while reloading the heavy crossbow.
Just gonna put you off to the side a bit. So let's go
Sure.
see Calliope.
Thank you.
And this one is quote unquote knocked out. So we're going to go to Calliope's turn after we take a short break.
Whee!
It did
Right.
die.
The token placement just makes me think of that movie. The movie is like, your head is going up his ass.
Gosh, what's happening? Come on, prison.
All right, we'll be back.
I couldn't hear you,
Work.
Robert.
We'll be right back
Okay.
after this break.
It
Hang
worked.
out. Stick around.
So I've learned a lot through that.
What's up, everybody? We're back. We're back in this combat. It's crazy frickin' combat. So many ghouls. Oh, my map's moving. Don't move the map, Robert.
You know what? We're chewing through them though. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
I'm more worried about the fungus at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, truly.
Don't worry about them.
Live
think
through the ghouls, die
They
by
are
the fungus.
slow.
Right.
My quarrel is not with you, fungus.
Just waves its tentacles at you.
It's like, yes, goodbye, go. You're free to leave. They were gonna eat you anyway. Like, why are you fighting
Oh
on
my
their
God.
behalf? They wanted to eat you.
Imagine like a
Propagate.
mushroom leshy who calls
Yes.
himself Fun Gus.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure there already is. If you've thought about it, it's there. Rule, whatever
Yeah.
rule that is.
There are no new ideas. We are
Very
just
true.
combining ideas into what we think are unique.
All right, look, got our new tokens on the overlay there now, except for Silflay, who's
Ooh.
not here.
very
not
nice.
Here right now. Okay. All right, let's jump on over to Calliope's turn.
Yes. Before we ended, though, that
Oh, yes.
that ghoul that Tamias had put down did have persistent damage upon it from something, so that did end up actually killing it, destroying it,
Sure did.
triggering Calliope's death call reaction, which she does cast. And Robert's gracious ruling allowing me to carry over that flat check success allows me to gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier and the creature's level. Since that creature was undead, we double that number. So would you care to share that creature's level?
No.
Okay. So
no,
I gain at
it's level 2.
okay, so 2 plus 9 is 11 times 2 is 22 temporary hit
Damn.
points. So that
That's
is almost
pretty good.
That is almost half or almost 100% of what I currently have at 29 hit points. So that's huge for me. So that was the reaction before Calliope's turn began. Actually, does it matter? I don't know. It might be in like that dead space between turns, but either way, feeling Pharasma's grace actually work here, she's emboldened a little bit, and where she might have been hesitant before, now she does feel a little more empowered, feeling Pharasma's divine energy flowing through her with those temporary hit points. So she reaches out, holding Dormition, the named dagger, out in her left hand, pointing it out at Wolverabs, and says, "This is going to end, and you are going to die for real. That's a terrible thing. I'm very flustered right now. I'm stupefied." But she's going to attempt to cast Moonlight Ray, which, let's see if we can pass another flat check.
You want to spend a?
I don't technically have a noble. But narratively, I kind of like that.
Phrasma
Anyway.
is a fickle bitch.
Yeah.
Phrasma was like, "You're right, but you're a dick."
Oh god. Okay, so the spell is disrupted, so I do not get to get that spell off. And yeah, so she points the dagger out, tries to trigger that spell, and it does not go off out of the holy weapon from Pharasma. So Calliope stands there stunned almost, and slowly lets the dagger fall to her side, the spell not actually taking any effect. And in anger, she turns to the ghoul beside her and will swing down with her bastard sword at that. Furious. It's a critical hit
Oh, good
with
hit.
a 33. This is kind of, I kind of like how this is playing out.
Yeah. Justice
Like
justice for
narratively,
Calliope.
narratively, like this is kind of cool. Oh my god, chat, there it is. Okay, and critical damage. That is gonna be a good amount of damage. Hopefully, that is
Ooh.
30 points of damage.
Yeah, it is.
To this one here. Yep, you can describe your
that-
kill.
Ooh, heck yeah! It was gonna be enfeebled one and off guard, but yeah, after this spell wears off or doesn't go off, she's shocked for a moment, but then just filled with anger, and she grits her teeth and just kind of tilts her head down a little bit at the one at her side, and just full on with all of her strength, one-handed, swings down overhand and just cleaves right through it. Gets probably about halfway through, and it gets stuck on her sword, and she kicks it off her sword with one of her feet, and then refocuses on Wolgar Rabs. It doesn't say anything. She's just like, one way or another, this is with or without Pharasma. She's thinking it's happening.
All right.
That is her turn.
All
Damn.
right, and we'll go to Wolgar.
Speaking of which,
Indeed. He is dazzled. I think he was dazzled by some spell that Calliope cast previously.
Mhm.
Or potentially Giddy. I can't remember. But
No, it was
regardless,
the Silver Crescent, the lozenged Tower of Light fell upon him. What you gonna do, brother?
what you gonna do?
what you gonna do, brother? He's gonna throw a spell at you.
Bro, target someone else. Shit.
Oh, you know what? He's actually seeing his.
I'm totally joking.
He
This
is.
is completely warranted.
No, I'm looking at the map and trying to consider what Wolgar would actually do here.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense. He did just see Calliope tear through a ghoul.
And Brip he tripped one and he didn't even hurt it that bad.
You did one shot somebody earlier.
Yeah, you technically started the fight.
It's all
Something we
Brip's
forgot
fault.
about that by
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Just gonna
yeah. Well, I mean,
shift blame to Brip real quick.
you did see Calliope begin to move in a very hostile way first, and you're like, okay,
Mhm.
it's going down. Ding!
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's just so reflexive.
Yeah. I was like, she's no stopping her now. But here's what Wolgar's going to do. Kin, save yourselves. Me, let me perish at the hands of this blind follower. And then he's going to throw a spell at you.
He's gonna talk for a moment before he does the spell.
Yeah. I was thinking he may
No, that's
have
fair.
tried to do.
That's what it does.
No, not that. Yeah, let's just stick with this. First choice, best choice, casting on Calliope. I would. Oh, I get to roll an attack. Let's see. If this
Oh
hits.
shit. Maybe should have cast shield.
And I rolled 3. This ray of purple, blue, and white energy careens from his outstretched hand that is holding the scapula with Razni's mark on it, and it just whips by your ears. Zing!
And hits Brip. No.
And
Do the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah!
he's gonna cast shield on himself.
The Wilhelm scream is in the soundboard for Sirenscape.
It is.
We should definitely get that.
All right. Next is this creature. Oop, hold on, okay. This violet fungus, just to the southeast of Ignara. It is going to try to thwack Iggy with a couple of tentacles. 3
No.
tentacles.
And then she burns it because she's made of fire.
We got 1 hit, 2 misses.
What'd it do?
Let's see, damage is... Rip, you're going to take 5 points of damage.
No.
Rip?
Giddy.
Giddy, sorry.
I was like, wow,
You
we went right past
roll
me.
it the same. Fortitude save for
Which
Ignara,
one am I?
Ignara. Fortitude
Okay.
save.
Fortitude save. All right, Iggy's good at these. Whee! That is a 29.
Okay, you're able to resist this poison effect.
Excellent.
All right. Fungus number 8, just southwest
Number 8.
of
Great.
Ignara.
There's only 4 of them.
It's going to do the same.
They're numbered 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, they're numbered immediately. All right. 3 tentacles. 1 hit. And 2 other misses. Tentacles
Excellent.
aren't doing great. They're doing stuff. All right.
Tentacular.
You're going to take another 5 points of damage and another fortitude save from Ignara, please.
Okay.
It's in the chat.
Got it. Click on her this time. Kia. Let's see. That doesn't seem accurate, but we're gonna. Oh no, actually that is accurate. Okay, cool. She actually has a better fortitude save than what I thought she did. So that's a 34.
That's a crit success.
Iggy
Very
is
nice.
strong. Oh, that's right, because she's boosted too. I wonder if that might have a difference. Oh no, it's because of her core. Interesting.
All right, we're other violet fungus just to the east of both Calliope and Ignara. Who's it going to tentacle? 1 to 2 Calliope, 3 to 4 Ignara. That's going to be Calliope. It's got reach. 3 tentacles. I'll miss.
Woo! Calliope's too strong and focused.
This ghoul.
They just like
is-
slap on her armor weekly.
Her armor's too cool to be hurt.
This ghoul that is crumpled on the ground next to Tamias is going to take a action to stand up, and then if you're watching, it's going to regard Wolgar Rabs and its his request to flee, and just nod and attempt to walk past Tamias.
Yep. I don't react.
All right,
Shoot her!
runs to the north and off of the map.
The irony is going to be after all this is over, and because some escape, Phrasma's still going to be like,
I don't think so.
Yeah. Calliope can never win.
Waste away in the underbelly of the gray. Not the gray, the boneyard.
All right, this
Where are we?
ghoul southwest of Gideon. You actually have no idea. You've been it was a 3-hour walk. So.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
have no idea
We don't know where the hell we are.
On Giddy.
All right.
Giddy's gonna get clawed. Oh, nat 20.
Oh no. That's exactly what we didn't want to hear.
Just a piddling little claw. You're gonna take 10 points of damage.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
I
No
would
big
like
deal.
for you to roll a fortitude save.
See, that's the main concern right there.
Where is it? There it is. All right, it is in the chat.
Okay. Ooh,
This is
Yeah.
where the batter can take a turn real quick.
truly. Okay, we got a 21. We're good.
That aura
Also-
is coming in handy.
Iggy has something that I forgot about. She has a reaction. Iggy can smack out at one of those funguses for using a ranged attack near her,
Okay.
thanks to Idolin's opportunity. So she's gonna do that.
Sure.
I need a reaction.
She
You
is
can
going
have
to
one of mine. I got way too many.
strike out at it with her claws. Come on, Iggy, hit something. That's a 19.
That is a hit.
Let's see. Damage. Kya!
Nice.
That is 19 points of fire damage. Because she's boosted.
Okay.
Massive.
Takes it. It
Beautiful.
wobbles.
How dare it wobble in my presence?
How dare it wobble.
Okay, that's the end of the ghoul's turn. That is finished, and we go to ghoul number 69's turn. This is the one that was
Nice.
was up against Brip to the north.
It's like on the ground.
It's going to take an action to stand up. That would give you a trigger for any react. Oh no, you're actually 50 feet up in the air, so it's just going to stand up for free. And this one, just curious. Let's see, what's it going to do? It's going to take heed and run northward.
That makes sense. Fair enough.
Utah.
And that would leave us at this ghoul's. Nope, this one.
That one's a
This
corpse.
That one is a corpse. Where are you on the map? Get out of here.
Its body twitches involuntarily.
It's like trying to. I feel the combat marker on me.
Yeah.
Take my 3
It is-
actions.
It looks really cool seeing the entirety of that glowing
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's cool art.
Okay, so it is actually this ghoul. No, that one went. Sorry, it is this last violet fungus's turn.
The one that Iggy smacked in the head.
No, the one further to the south.
Oh, just kidding. I was looking at the wrong thing.
It is going to. It's got reach, so it's going to. Words! There, it took a while for me to do that. It's going to go after Giddy or Calliope.
Uh-oh.
Into 3 to 4 Calliope. It can reach you, so it's going to target you. 3 tentacles. It's a natural 20.
Who's it going at?
You.
Calliope.
Hi.
It takes 16 points of damage, and please roll
Fart.
a fortitude save. Fart.
Come on.
You think you're the shit, bitch? You ain't even the fart.
Oh, God.
All right. I like it. I like it. All right. you
17 as a failure.
feel, its tentacles kind of slash out at you, cutting you across your neck, and you feel it leave an excretion of some kind in your wound and
Ew.
immediately bubble and sting. So you take a little bit of poison damage, but earn the enfeebled 1 condition.
Oh, man.
There it is.
And we are at the top of this next round with Giddy and Iggy to start, followed by Tamias. I'm going to
All right.
actually take my reaction while you take
Oh.
your turn to eat a cookie.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? All right. Giddy.
You only get
is
one of those
going-
around, remember.
Giddy is going to be smart and run back towards Tamias. So 5, 10, like right past Tamias, back here. And Giddy is going to look at Wolger and some sadness in his eyes. and just be like, I'm really sorry about this.
Oh no.
Um,
What's that?
Oh, I thought you were backing up for a totally different reason.
nope. And Giddy is going to throw another fireball into the midst of everything back there. Iggy is kind of caught in the crossfire, but she's fine.
She probably
Alright.
likes it. She's like,
Probably.
feels like home.
So go ahead and make a reflex saving throw for me, please. Oh, wrong one. I hit the wrong button.
That's not
Um,
terrible damage.
No. Shoot. Everything needs to make a reflex save.
Okay. And we'll go from left to right here for the fungi.
23 points of fire damage coming in hot.
Alright, Wolger. What was the save that I needed to beat?
22.
Wolger saves. One of the violet fungus critically saves. The other two fail. Wait, I missed one. This last one I missed. Alright. 2 crit fail, 1 crit succeed, 1 fail, and Wolger succeeds. So Wolger will take half. This one and this one will take full. Nope, take double.
Burn, baby.
Oh. Oh.
This one critically succeeded. Will take none. This one succeeded or failed. Will take just regular. All right, clearing the battlefield a bit. As 2 of the fungi go down, Wolger Rabs kind of stoically just grimaces in pain. Nice. All right, that was your 3 actions. Move,
That
fireball.
was.
Nothing for Ignara.
Well, I guess technically if she can do something, I'd like to have her strike out against that fungus again.
Does she have the, what is it, the advanced whatever feat for her to act alone?
I don't think that I have that currently.
Okay, so then I don't think she gets a turn.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, Timaeus.
Can I delay my initiative, or is that only on the first round?
You absolutely can.
I'd like to delay my initiative.
You can designate it now or just wait until the turn comes up.
I am probably going to wait until after the remaining ghouls, I guess there's 2 left, go.
So
But
the very last school?
Possible, yeah. But I'll interject otherwise if I want to jump in. But otherwise I want to see what the ghouls do.
Okay. Clear the initiative tracker a bit as we go to this ghoul. Let's see. How do you feel about Wolger's request to leave? Save yourself, ghoulie! This one's stubborn. Says, I won't leave you behind, Wolger. And it's going to step up to Calliope. And then try to strike twice. 2 claws. Both miss. 16 and a 17. And then Brip, followed by Calliope.
Brip would also like to delay.
Ooh, okay. Calliope.
Well, delaying happening here.
Calliope's gonna delay.
Oh
Just kidding.
my god!
I'm totally joking.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
No, there's no way. She has a little internal monologue moment, kind of chatting some things through with herself and Pharasma, and just kind of like one of those, like, if you're there, show me something, give me a sign One of those types of things. I'm not going to take much more time talking about that. And she is going to it doesn't say I need to have a free hand, so that's fine. Reach out a hand, probably the one holding Dormition, and points it out at Wolgarabs and is going to attempt yet again to cast a spell here. This is a 3-action spell.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So that is another natural 1 on my Stupefy check to cast a spell.
Man.
So that tells me a lot,
Holy
narratively
shit.
speaking. So that was 3 actions. Calliope reaches out, attempts to cast this spell, and nothing happens.
Oh.
Oh my
She will
god.
last little bit of her turn free action, drop Dormition to the ground. Essentially her holy symbol, and let it fall to the ground.
Oh no.
I'm surprised Pharasma's not helping out here.
And that's her turn.
Bulger sees this happen, but he doesn't smile or smirk, just continues to look stoic and determined to do what he believes is right. That is to fight for his life and his kin's. He sees you drop Dormition. It has very clearly the symbol of Pharasma on it. He says, Pharasma has left you in this moment, Calliope. Do you continue? Will you continue down this path? Do you still believe what you do today is right?
She does not reply. She's like, she probably hears that like through tinnitus, just like like her whole world is turning on its ear right now. So she's like barely able to process that beyond what's actually happening.
We only wanted peace. And I see no other options but this now, because you give us none. He's going to
Not good.
cast a spell called... Oh wait, is this better? This might be better.
I mean, worse.
Better for them.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, let's do this.
I
3
love that the-
actions. We'll put it. Yeah, it should be okay right here. Put it right on top of Calliope. So that'll hit not Brip, but the Ghoul, Calliope, Ignara. Oh wait, no, sorry. My apologies. There. Still Calliope, Ignara, to the ghouls, and one of the fungi. I'd like for you guys to roll a reflex save. As the ground around you seems to open up, and an endless roil of earth and bones seem to just churn, causing the area to drag them down into the earth.
Great.
Is this considered a trap?
No.
Darn.
So
Does it
23
hit you,
for
Britt,
Calliope.
because you're on the ceiling?
No, this is on the ground. So
Oh.
Brip's immune. Oh yeah, I said.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yep. Ignore Calliope.
Thought you had said Brip also.
I might have after, but I didn't mean to. The ghouls are actually also free. So you all succeed. You don't go prone, but the entire area is considered difficult terrain.
Excellent. Love that.
Creatures in the area when the spell is cast or at the beginning of the turn in the area must succeed another reflex save or fall prone. If you were
Rude.
to be healed by a vitality effect, the Carrion Mire attempts to counteract that effect, preventing that healing, but not otherwise preventing the effect if it's counteracted.
Need that too.
And that's its turn. The fungus among us next to Ignara in the mire is going to roll another reflex save because it starts its turn in the mire. Just double check. Okay, it is not immune to going prone. All right, here's its reflex save. Fails. It goes prone.
It flops onto the ground.
Yep, it's getting turned over like on a rotisserie for a moment.
It goes limp.
And then it will take an action to right itself up. And then swing out at Ignara. One action, last action. With a 6 on a die for a miss. This ghoul, I don't think I rolled for it yet after the command was given. To flee, it is going to stay. And it is its reflex save or tumble like a hot dog in one of those things at 7-Eleven. It saves. It's going to take an action to leap over Calliope's head.
I would
Some funny imagery of
love
thinking
to
of a
hop
ghoul
in at
doing
some
that.
point.
Yeah, you want to hop in after this one?
Sure.
Well, I guess that's between you and Timaeus, potentially.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Brip can hop in.
Okay, so, yeah, it's going to leap over Calliope, end up on this side. Calliope, if you've got a reactive strike, you can as it jumps over your head.
I don't
no.
think that
I'm sorry. That ability ignores
reactions.
reactions.
Yes. Also, she is still like, my God, why have you forsaken me?
All right, so 2 actions.
Speaking
for,
back to my religious upbringing.
2 attempts at claws. Swipe. Miss and a miss. And we'll put Brip up next.
Okay. So, Brip delayed, hoping to maybe combat might fizzle out a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So Brip is going to try to end some things here. Brip uses 1 action to hunt prey on Wolgar Raps. He then follows up with a 2-action Hunter's Aim. Oh, a 2 on the die. Yeah, he misses.
Jeez.
And I have no obols, and that is Brip. Dang, I think that's like... That's what a miss feels like, huh?
Oh, man.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good, huh?
Doesn't feel so
Still got
great.
a 19.
I didn't even know I
Still
could
a
do
19
that.
on $100 a total.
So I think I'll go after this, so I'm
Okay.
essentially dropping from almost first in the initiative to last.
You don't want to go before the fungus?
No, I want to go after the fungus.
All right.
Man, Elasny and Pharasma are up in the heavens, like arm wrestling right now.
Okay, the last fungus of the turn. Calliope and Ignara still in range. Let's see who it thwaps.
Is it Arasny or with an L or an R?
A-R-A-Z-N-I.
Oh, Arasny, sorry.
This one on Calliope. Tentacool.
Cruel.
3 strikes.
This is a new round from when Iggy last used reaction, right? Oh, wait, no, that one says.
Oh, 1 hit. I don't know. Yes, it is a new round. It is.
Okay. Can Iggy take a reaction real quick on that one closest to her?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. She's gonna swing out her wings that people forget that she has. See what happens. This is 17.
17's a hit, and Clap, you'll take 12 points of damage. You are rough shape.
That
That's
will
14
also
points of fire damage.
trigger a reaction from Calliope Iron Command. If this creature is able to take mental damage, I'm just going to do this because fuck it. The creature can either fall prone or take mental damage. Be 2d6 immediate. I won't make it persistent.
It'll take mental damage because it's immune to it.
That's what I thought. So just do it.
All right. That's the end of its turn, and we'll go to Timaeus.
Okay. Just looking at everything. I'm looking at the ghouls that stayed behind and fought and just shake my head. These poor fools. And I'm gonna I'm gonna look at the fungus kind of like south of me, and I'm gonna crouch down and activate my boots of free running. And with that activation, I'm going to avoid this difficult terrain and run along the wall.
Fucking A.
I have 35 feet of movement, so I'm essentially going to run along the wall, pop down behind this, and I'm going to strike at this fungus.
What the fuck? That sounds so
Fucking
tight.
Beautiful.
Neo.
What-
That's some Matrix shit.
This is not a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
Because fuck fungus.
Exactly. Fungus don't have feelings.
I also rolled a nat 20 on these guys earlier, so I mean, I feel comfortable in the fact that. Okay, so it's gonna be a 30 to hit, critical hit.
Actually, give me an acrobatics check as you're trying to run across the wall.
Okay.
It was more of a flavor.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if it was, if on the
That's
wall,
a
it'd
20
probably ask for a check,
dirty.
and then if it was on the ground, you'd have to
Yeah.
roll a reflex save to avoid the mire.
Okay.
It's a 20.
20? Okay, that's enough. All right, you're good.
Okay.
You Matrix goat walk across the,
Yeah.
the wall.
So sick. So sick.
Yeah.
And implements, empowerment. We are going to do 30 points of damage
my
Jesus
God.
to the
Christ.
fungus.
All right, you can describe the kill.
Ooh,
This guy is amazing.
fungus.
So yeah, I'm gonna run across the wall, and I think as I land, as I drop down, I'm just gonna drop down with the sword and split it and bisect it. And as I do, I am gonna just land and kind of look over at Wargo, but shake my head like I'm not. It's just sadness and disappointment on my face. But that's my turn.
Ooh,
Right top of round 3 with Giddy and Iggy.
All right. So I know Iggy probably needs to make a reflex save.
Yes, at the start of the turn in the mire.
All right, that is a 27.
Success. You are not mired.
Iggy is going to kind of like cat hop out of this mire area.
All 4 legs, paws go up in the air. for a
Exactly.
second.
Boing.
Yeah, bounce.
And she's gonna come up to Wolger here. And Iggy is going to strike out at Wolger.
No, not my monster.
Yeah. For some reason I keep clicking on Iggy and I'm getting a violet fungus.
Because you're. Here, let's see. Is that better?
Maybe. Nope. Sure isn't.
Oh, that's
There we go.
Okay.
All right. She's gonna strike out at him with her wing attack. Come on.
Ooh,
Ow.
that's a meals.
Iggy, why? Girl, I need you to do better. She's gonna try one more time. Oh my god, what is with these 9s?
Ooh.
Fuck me.
Nine,
Alright,
nine,
Iggy does jack shit. But I guess that's my
Oh,
turn.
Iggy.
Okay.
Rude.
The two ghouls next to Calliope. Might actually chance a hit now that you're off guard between them both. Three claw attacks. Oh
Do they
my
have to?
gosh.
Do they have to roll reflex saves or be mired?
Oh, they do. You're right.
Yes.
Ooh.
Get mired.
This one to the left. Succeeds! And we got one
Rude.
hit. Hell yeah. Take a claw to the face, Calliope. Take a little claw damage. Little swipey swipe across your cheek. Get rid of that makeup, that dumb makeup you're wearing. 5 points of damage. And a fortitude save, please.
Popping it in, or I
I'll
can just
pop it
roll
in.
it.
Nah, pop it in.
Forty Dorty.
There it is. Ah!
19.
The old bangarang.
Critical
Yep.
success.
All right. Calliope, you're up.
Oh, hey, Robert, just FYI,
Mhm.
I do get critical specialization for my sword. So it hasn't applied because everything I've hit has gone down.
Humble brag.
But based off quick search, with this, the target becomes flat-footed until the start of the attacker's next turn. So if that does come up, it looks like they lose some AC if I crit hit them with this.
Nice. It's good to know. Good to know. Foundry should throw that in as part of the automation if it is a crit hit too, though. Should. The operative word.
Should it might be weird because of the thaumaturge.
I think that's
Thing.
a failure. That is a failure. You are stuck in the mire. What that means is, as the
Ruh-roh.
ground is rolling beneath your feet with the bones and earth, you fall prone.
For real?
Oh shit!
Yep, that is
Okay.
what's happening.
All right. Can I stand up?
You can take an action to stand up. You wrap
Okay.
yourself up again.
Yeah. Just like, I'm ready. Ugh. No, now I'm ready.
Just reminds you like something out of MXC for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like they run up to the starting line and they trip and fall and they get up and they do it again.
Up in the mud.
No, as she, yeah, as she falls, like maybe she fall and like her head is like head or hand are like really close to Dormition on the ground in the rubble. She's forced to look at it again and continue to have this inner turmoil. But one action to stand up, lame. Second action will be
Mhm.
to think deeply upon her sins. Oh man. We'll swing out at one of these. She's not sure she can get out of this mire without putting other people in harm's way, so she's kind of gonna try to still be the focus of these attacks. She's feeling a lot of things right now. So she's going to swing out at the ghoul on her right. It's a 3 on the die for a
Yeah.
17, which is actually a hit.
Wow.
That's 16 points of damage.
And I'll take that. Describe your kill.
Ooh.
She's just kind of hacking wildly, is able to catch it in a spot under the ribs as it reaches out to slash her. She catches it in the armpit with just enough strength to to get under it and through some ribs, break some ribs as her sword bites through the skin. She rips it free, turns the other direction, and is going to attack the one on your opposite side with her last action. That is a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Tis.
And less damage, but 11 points of damage.
Palpable blow. As it receives the persistent vitality damage also.
Yeah, that's the end of her turn there. She's kind of just like panting deeply and just like not all there. Her eyes are open, but they're a little glazed over and she's got a 1,000-yard stare. But she's hacking and slashing.
All right, then we go to Wolgar Rabs, leader of this ghoulish group. And again, he says, "It is not too late, Calliope. You can leave now. Stay your hand and let us live. We will leave this place, never to be found. Our hunger is tempered by the strength that Erasni empowers us with. Take your friends with you. They are, but, not fodder. What's the word? They are, they wish no ill will upon us. I can sense that. But they are your friend and they care deeply for you. You've led them astray. Look, your god has abandoned you in this dark place. Perhaps you were wrong in your convictions. And he's going to take an action to sustain the mire, and then he's going to he's going to cast a 2-action harm spell on his friend.
A weird sentence out of context.
I know.
Indeed.
Jesus!
This is your last warning, Calliope. If you do not turn back now, we will be forced to put you down. Give us quarter. I can't remember if that's his voice or not, but I'm running with it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Raspy, whispery voice.
This fungus next to... Oh, it's got Calliope and Timaeus now. It's going to go after either of you two. It swings blindly. Let's do 1 to 2 Calliope, 3 to 4 Timaeus. Oop, where'd it go? There it is. Calliope. Oh, I forgot. Go ahead and roll another fortitude save for the other one's poison. I forgot to check on that.
Yeah, it's
before
okay.
the other turn. Oh,
Fucking
you go to
A.
stage 2. You're going to take some more poison damage from the previous poisoning. Just 1 point of damage from the poison, and you are now drained 1.
Oof. Getting into Souffle's territory.
Mm-hmm.
The enfeebled goes away, but drained 1 takes its place, and then the fungus that's going to try to thwap you. Let's see, 3 thwaps.
I got slapping.
What happened?
Miss, and a crit miss. Merry crit miss. Rip, you're up.
Okay. I think what Brip is gonna do something. Brip is going to create a diversion. Create a diversion says I can target more than one person. It says to the people Let's see if this works. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, yeah, I've changed my mind because my bonus is Garbaggio. So, he is going to hide. Pretty much kind of just cling to the ceiling, try to become one with the ceiling.
Okay, yeah, take an action to hide. You believe you are undetected. And
No one can see me when no one is looking. And Brip is going to do a stealth. Oops, I forgot to make it private GM.
How dare you?
I believe I can move my full speed when I'm sneaking. I could be wrong.
Do you have
No, I don't think I have that yet.
quick sneak? No, that's not what it's called. Fast stealth? I can't. Was that a one-e? The one-e name for that? Oh.
Probably.
Fast stealth. Quick sneak sounds right, but
Quick sneak, fast stealth.
fast stealth sounds fake.
I think both of those might be accurate in some form. Brip uses a second action to sneak even further.
Are you fucking leaving, dog? Are you fucking leaving, dude? Just
That
on
is
the
Brip's
ceiling,
turn.
Moving through all the stalactites, just like creeping away. Oh,
That's exactly what's happening.
All right, Tomias at the end of the round.
I'm gonna cut down the mushroom.
All right. Mushroom soup.
So,
Dungeon Macy.
First attack
Want some mushroom steaks?
is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Sounds good, actually.
Uh,
Is it hit? Yep.
we will roll damage. That is 10 points of damage.
All right.
Second attack.
Cutting up this mushroom.
That is going to be a 23 to hit. We will roll damage, and this is the second attack, so I also get forceful. It's going to be 17 points of damage.
Jesus.
Nice. Oh man, dude, you are fucking literally killing it.
Yeah.
So I cut down this mushroom, and then I look at Wargol. Release the ground. If there is any more bloodshed to be had, let it be just between you and that woman. I'm gonna use my last
Ooh,
action
I
to
got
sheath my sword.
goosebumps. Giddy, Iggy, you heard that. It's the
Yeah, Giddy is just like-
roiling earth.
I mean, surprised to hear that come out of Tomias. What I know so far. Scary man.
He's just a happy-go-lucky guy, but you guys
Until
fucked that up.
so I think Giddy's kind of observing the situation from afar, sees that ghoul next to Calliope get a boost from Wolgar, and somewhat with reluctance, aims his staff of healing at Calliope, and is going to expend a second level spell slot, so that should mean I get a second level heal, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. So we're gonna do that. And we are gonna roll then 2d8 plus 16.
Oh boy, big heals.
For 25
Oh
points on
my
Calliope.
Wow.
Gosh.
You feeling better now?
You can't go down just yet. Like I said, you got us into this mess. You gotta get us out.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. And then Giddy has one action left, so he's gonna look over to Iggy and be like, "All right, Iggy, let's try this again. Get him!" And she is going to strike out at Wolgar. And actually hit something.
Oh,
Thank you. 32. for
Not a crit. Damn.
not a crit, sadly. But it's still 7 points of damage, I guess.
All right.
Better than nothing.
Vulgar
That's
takes it.
because the Eidolon boost thing fell off.
All right.
Dang. Yeah.
All right. The last school. Last school other than Wolgar.
Reflex.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
The reflex is an only child.
Succeeds with a 16 on the die. Those attacks, though, let's see. Miss, and a miss. These fucking things. End of its turn, so take persistent vitality damage, though. Takes 2, but recovers.
Better cut it
Oh,
out
Do it twice.
because it's twice as nice.
Calliope, you are up. You heard Tomias's request on Wolgar. Wolgar might actually say, "Stay your friends, then. Get this cat away from me."
First things first, reflex save. That's an 18 on the die. For a 26. No prone bone in this zone.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, clever.
That
I'll put
was
a bone in your zone, though. To any tone.
pass. I don't know. Let's see.
With consent, of course.
Oh, it's like
Yes,
with consent,
always.
of course. We got plenty of them.
This is the episode where we find out that Robert's secretly bisexual this whole time.
Calliope is going to.
I just like. Never mind.
Okay.
Long
Go
pause.
ahead and finish that
Double.
sentence, Robert.
Yeah.
You go right ahead.
No, I just like the idea of like just that
Manhole?
Amazon sells like barrels of lube, and like the comments and reviews on it are absolutely fucking hilarious. That's what I think of whenever I think of lube now. Anyways,
Barrel of lube.
A
Hashtag
barrel of
affiliate
lube.
marketing.
More concerned that Robert was looking up barrels of lube.
Yeah.
It came across my feed as a meme. I was like,
He's
"This
like,
can't
have you
be
guys seen the
real."
prices on these lately? Wow.
I have a price tracker going.
Can you imagine what we could do with all this lube?
What
He
couldn't
says
you
to
do
his
with
wife,
it?
and she's terrified.
Inflatable pool fights. Sounds hella fun.
That's exactly what we call it.
Calliope reaches into her pocket and pulls out a healing potion, and we'll use that.
Surprise butt sex.
Is that a spell?
That's pretty good. 16 points of healing.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
actually gonna need to roll against the mire.
I rolled a
you did.
reflex. Yeah, 26 on the reflex saving throw. You got distracted by the barrel of lube.
I mean, wouldn't it distract anybody else though? Really, if there was a giant
Fair.
blue barrel that said lube on it, wouldn't you just stop and look at it?
If I had my Amazon
depending on the
tracking
context.
lube prices, then yeah, probably, Robert.
Really depends where you
Probably
are.
leave. Probably go.
Yeah.
That's gonna roll a counteract check against your casting of that. That's what I meant by that. For the mire. So let me.
What?
Roll.
I'm drinking a potion.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, there's
Okay.
that too. I was gonna say that, but
It's like, what?
When a creature in the spell's area would be healed by a vitality effect. This would be a vitality effect.
oh,
We'll try
that's
to counter
icky.
Yeah. See?
What?
Oh, it could have counteracted the other healing spell too. Then
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Which other
we
healing
ignore
spell?
that. We move on.
What about your harm spell?
That's not a vitality effect. It's a void.
That's true. That's void.
VV.
Are we talking about the D6 vitality damage? That's different.
Anyway,
Okay. Yeah, anyway.
Does
Let
it
me
does it
roll
work or not? Yeah.
fucking anyway.
this. Where's your fucking attack? Oh, there it is. It failed. It failed. Failed by 1.
So I don't get the healing?
You do get the healing.
Okay.
Yeah, failed to
Reapply
counteract.
that. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fair. And then Calliope is going to swing at the one next to her. She's trying to take them all out while Wolger is just like chatting it up. Yeah, she's definitely going through it mentally, but at this point I think she's just like kind of in a fugue state of just like murder, essentially. Like, I don't know what else to do, so I need to just default to my normal, which is attack and kill undead while she's trying to figure this out. So that's 15 points of damage.
Okay. It takes it.
Woo.
Okay. Wolger.
He says, that kitty's on fire.
And then he runs.
No longer sustained. Oh, I'm sorry. Calliope, can you roll another fortitude save for the poison from the mushroom?
Like this stuff, that's a natural one. That's a 12.
Man,
total,
alive.
natural one.
That's not good. This is gonna be doubled, and you gain drained and enfeebled 1 again.
Oof.
I don't know what it is with Dylan and dice rolling.
Today has been really bad.
It's Pharasma, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 10 points of poison damage, and you are enfeebled and drained again. So you're essentially at stage
Okay.
3 for this poison. It's gonna stay at stage 3 until you save 3 times.
Oh, fuck.
It's just going to lower the stage after. So you feel this poison coursing through you, mixed with this fugue state and just this haze of confusion and this like sense of duty to continue. So Wolger sees that you're not backing down, but per Tomias's request and to show at least some sign of good faith and reasoning, he's going to dismiss the mire and again tell his kin to leave and escape. And then it's going to step. Not that. Let's not draw templates over here. He's going to step here to just the front of Tomias and to give him a range of a spell called Bone Spray, placing a 15-foot cone to just hit Calliope.
Oof.
Please roll a reflex save.
Oh, I see.
Just roll that straight from your sheet with the HUD.
Yeah. That is a 14.
14 is a failure.
I be getting fucked up.
These jagged and sharp bones seem to coalesce out of the air and fly out, slamming into Calliope, piercing through your armor, your robe. Take 20 points of damage. That's the end of Wolger's turn.
Oh man, this is.
Rip, you're up.
So to be clear, are we like gonna let Calliope and Wolger like 1v1 right now? Is that like the goal here? Was that
an option.
What's Brip inferring? I mean, you heard Tomias.
Tomias did sheath his sword too.
He did sheath his sword, and you saw Wolger dismiss the mire. You heard him call out to the last ghoul. of his family to leave, and he avoided targeting Ignara in that bone spray. But yeah, you're.
Brick would like to.
Calliope's face is like just, I imagine, just like deadpan and just going through the motions. Seems like she's on autopilot in some way.
Brip would like to ready in action. If the ghoul to the west of Calliope strikes at Calliope, he will fire at it. If it leaves on its turn.
Shit, okay. Okay. Ready in action. Perfect. Tomias.
Yeah. I'm gonna just walk over, up in between Ignara and Warger, and I'm gonna look at Ignara like, Child of Flame, you have defended your friends. But at what point does this bloodshed become needless? Please.
Iggy's like hackles essentially, and like her, what would be considered her fur, kind of like cool down a little bit. And as she looks back towards Giddy, and Giddy kind of gives her a very subtle nod.
Yeah. I'm going to just look between Wolgar and Calliope and understand the situation. And because it's just understanding an individual, I am going to subtly, because this is not really a hostile action, I'm going to study Calliope.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll a lore esoterico check on her.
A little bit of PvP happening.
So that is only an 18. I don't know what our level DC is, but that's probably a failure.
Yeah.
Um,
Class DC is, I think, at least 19.
So let's see. Attempt. Sorry, I know there's a failure option. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't do much for me, but yeah, I'm just studying everybody, but just to prove a point, I am standing unarmed adjacent to Woger.
Okay. All right. Do we want to take a break now or continue on to the next round? We're at the end.
It's a good time for a break, I think.
I need to go to the restroom, so that sounds
All right,
great.
yep.
Break
All
sounds
right.
good.
Yeah, I'm happy for a break.
Holy moly, this is turning into a 1v1, I think, and this is
Oh.
crazy.
I did
Most
not
of the
expect
stream
that.
is this combat. Goodness.
Stay
Rip's
tuned.
over here hidden in the dark.
We'll be right back after this. Holy guacamole, this is wild.
Oh, you got me with that.
Safe word.
How about now, Robert?
Oh, that
There we
sounds
go.
great.
There we go. No
Yeah.
cracklies.
He's back.
All right, I'm back. Somebody put fried chicken on my audio interface.
It was right. It was Jake.
That was a fried chicken drop.
How to get
Yeah.
how to get to here from all the way to from
Is that a
Sacramento?
joke
Right,
on the Discord
right.
name?
I snuck the 90 minutes down. This whole stream I've been in my car.
You pre-recorded this somehow. And we're watching a past Jacob.
He just knew what we were gonna say.
Yeah, that'd be so great.
Exactly.
He predicted everything.
Okay. Yeah, we're back from our break, and we are at a very interesting point in the story where, man, oh man, Tomias has kind of put his foot in the door. I don't know where I'm going with that analogy, but Yeah, he's essentially opened up a chance for Calliope and Wolgar to have it out with further bloodshed between the rest of the party and the rest of Wolgar's ghouls. Wolgar is still vying for Calliope to stop the violence, and Calliope is in a bit of a fugue state, kind of just going through the motions with Pharasma's grace potentially just faltering, not working. She's tried to cast some spells to aid in the combat, but none of them have worked. And it's left her in a very interesting state of mind, to say the least. So we're going to continue at the top of this round 5, with Giddy and Iggy.
I can't believe it's only round 5.
Yeah, truly. All right, so Giddy, after kind of calling Ignara off, he looks over at Wolgar, and is gonna yell across the cavern because they are a little far away. Wolga, is there really anything left to fight for at this point? What's left?
My own life, the life of my kin. I still offer peace, but Calliope still swings and is determined to take us down. Is she even there? Is she even willing to listen? It doesn't seem so. And I will fight to my last breath. I have the dignity to stand up for what I believe in my own life. I didn't choose this life. It chose me. This is survival.
And Giddy kind of looks down at the floor for a bit and is just like, there's only one more thing I'm gonna do, and then it's between you and Calliope. Giddy's gonna run down to Calliope. And as Calliope's kind of in a weird fugue state right now, he just kind of reaches out and does this. His hands start to like electrify. And he's going to cast a new spell called Conductive Weapon on Calliope's sword.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
So, I don't know if that effect went on there. There it goes. So essentially, Calliope is going to have a +1 shock weapon now, for an additional 1d12 of damage.
Oh, cool. Can someone do that
that's
to
neat.
Wolgar too? That'd be great.
Nope. Wolgar
Ghoul
doesn't
claws.
have a weapon.
Electrified ghoul claws.
And then Giddy just kind of waits behind Calliope to see what happens.
All right, this ghoul next to Calliope, the one of I think 3 survivors, is actually gonna take heat this go around. Ooh, I think
Good
we get a
choice.
card play. Combat +1 to your
Uh-oh.
AC against the next melee attack. If it's a miss, use a reaction to strike.
Heyo.
I like that a lot for narrative
Um,
purposes.
Who was that assigned to? Wolgar?
I'm hoping Calliope, whoever
Right.
played that card,
Yeah, just let us know, Legend.
legend, please.
Deft Parry. So that was one of the Streamloots cards you can purchase to help support us. You can purchase a booster pack and play the cards during our stream, and has an effect immediately, just as this has. So let me just double check that. Unless Legend can get to us in the chat.
Maybe this could be, if Legend doesn't answer, then maybe this could be Pharasma finally answering Calliope's prayers.
Like, sorry, I was on the other line.
A whole lot of souls.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
confirmed for
Calliope.
Calliope.
Calliope, okay.
Woot woot.
Right on, Legend. Thank you, sir. And shout out
Somebody
to,
else said
Awesome.
Calliope, but
shout out to
No, that's Legend.
oh, at Frontline?
Frontline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Legend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Check out their podcast.
Sorry.
They're
Thank
just
you.
getting started with their games, and yeah, it's a great bunch of folks doing what they do best, and that is playing games. So shout
What's
out
the
to
name of their
Frontline Gaming.
podcast, Robert?
Frontline
Gaming.
Fiction.
Frontline Fiction. There it is. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So cool. Everybody's just boosting Calliope while my monster's over here just asking to stay alive.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Hey,
I just want to live.
to be fair, Brip delayed for you, you know? I mean, like, if
True.
Brip would have gone, there might not be a Wolga Rabs no more.
That's
Uh,
also true.
This ghoul is going to take heed and disappear to the tunnel, through the tunnel to the north, following it the remaining survivors of Wolger's kin here. And then we go to Calliope.
With only one left, Calliope is going to step down 5 feet in front of Vulgar Rabs, blank eyes, and she is going to swing her sword.
R.I.P. anyone who's in an ad break right now.
Oh no. Should I talk?
Yeah,
I mean,
Internal monologue for 3 minutes?
this is
Go.
why we subscribe, people.
yeah. No, go ahead. You step up and in your fugue state.
Yes. Eyes blank. It's a 19 to hit, which is a miss on the first attack. Second
Doesn't-
attack. What?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, doesn't Calliope get a +1 from that card too, or is that just the AC?
Just the AC.
Ah.
Against the next attack.
Mm-hmm.
22 is a miss.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
IP. Do you see what you're doing? Is this justice or blind obedience? So go to Wolger.
Calliope isn't home right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Little psycho pomp comes down and lands on Calliope's shoulder and relays that message from Pharasma.
Shoot. What is Wolger gonna do?
Damn, dude. These dice are just...
If we were
I
at a
don't even
table,
know.
you would have so many in Dice Joe right now.
Truly.
Oh, yeah.
Change your color and see what happens.
Go and roll your fortitude save again against the poison also at the end of your turn.
Oh, give me a break.
You're stage
JK.
3, dude. This is
Oh, fortitude.
stage 2 poison from the violet fungus.
What's funny is if
Oh, 25.
that's a
I bet
success.
every now and again when Wolger moves, those 2 fingers in his hand close and get us all. The 2 fingers on his necklace, I mean.
Yeah.
They close.
Nice.
Got us.
So you'll take 1d6 points of poison damage. You're down to stage 2. You
Bro, I
lose
am
the.
bad.
Oh, no, you're still enfeebled and drained for the next round. There's the damage from that. And Wolger is going to. He's going to do a 2-action spell. Do you have any reactive strikes?
Yeah.
Would you like to use them?
Yeah.
Is your head on for decoration? What's going on over there?
I was trying to find how to change my dice color per Cody's direction. Yeah, so no, she will reactive strike. T is on for target. Okay. Hold. Stay up. I'm trying to use like the quick HUD there, and it keeps showing and then going away and then showing and going away as I'm trying to
That sounds
hit
right.
it.
I don't even know where mine went.
Anyway, there is the attack.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
natural 20!
Hey,
Natural
there it
20.
is.
Damn.
Oh, this is gonna be gnarly.
Critical hit deck.
Maybe
Oh,
the tides
and you interrupted
turn.
too.
Yeah.
This is the 20.
All right, with a melee. This is a slashing weapon. Until healed, the target is wounded 1, can't speak, eat, drink, or make attacks with its jaws. Broke its jaw.
Shit, that's so dope.
Oh,
This is
Yeah.
some good narrative stuff.
with
Goodness.
this particular enemy and the art that they
Yeah.
have, perfect.
Yeah, truly.
Go ahead and roll your crit damage.
Oh my god, this is the longest damage equation I've seen in Foundry in a long time. Not the best roll.
No, but
It's 22 points of damage.
you also did enfeebled and
Yeah, target is enfeebled 1
off guard.
and off guard.
Persistent damage.
Oh my gosh. You both are like in very bad shape.
Yes, I have 17 hit points. Oh man, that was not, yeah. On 2d8 it was a 2 and a 4, and then on a
Yeah.
d6 it was a 2.
I don't think the crit would actually disrupt the spell though. I don't think that's a thing.
Really?
Don't you have to like beat the damage on a focus check? This is 1e stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Where's Tim?
concentration check in 1e, but I
Yeah.
don't think that applies. I don't think I've ever played it that way, so I'm just gonna run as like you slash him down as the spell goes off,
Mhm.
and
Take off the bottom half of his jaw.
yeah, go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
And depending what the spell is, does it have any sort of spoken somatic component?
It does not.
Hmm.
You see Wolgar kind of lift his hand up and like clench his fist, and as he clenches his fist,
There it is again.
God, you rolled a
Fucking natural 1.
on the fortitude save. Holy shit! So you slash down on him, but he still continues his spell, praying to Erasni to give him the strength and fortitude to survive this clash of wills and dogma. As he clenches his fist, though, Calliope, you feel your bones almost like clench in as you lose control of your musculature. As you see, he kind of shake his hand a little bit, and your body wavers for a moment, and then he crushes his hand together, and you take. I'm gonna take double this.
Oh no.
Will this put me to dying 2 then, too? If I go unconscious, which I did.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Tight.
Oh,
Was
so
that-
now
was that Bone
we
Shaker?
walk
That was
away
Bone
and
Shaker.
eat you?
Nice. I was going to say, I know this spell.
Oops. You're not wounded. You're dying too.
That was the last thing I tried to cast on him.
Oops, you're not dead.
So he was probably like,
Whoa.
this bitch. I'm going to get her with the bone shaker. You try to shake my bones?
Oh shit! And that was a 2 action. That was a 2 action. Fucking whatchamahoo's a 2 action spell, so he's gonna take his last action to
Coup de grace.
claw at your body.
Oh.
She would give me no quarter, so I shall in kind.
What the fuck?
He can't talk, his jaw's broken.
Ah!
Now he really sounds like a ghoul.
Alright, so it's a hit. And you're just gonna go to dying 3. Wait, is coup de grace an action? Oh,
I don't know how it works in 2e.
Is there a coup de grace in 2e?
oh, it's a
I
full
don't-
round.
I think so.
No, there isn't. So you're
No?
just gonna go down to dying 3.
That's wild.
Rip. Oh no. Oh, persistent damage.
I don't know if I want to go next. I delay.
Okay. Well, all right. The end of the.
I wish he fell unconscious from the persistent damage. That'd have been too
so
good.
funny. Yeah, he takes 8 points from the persistent vitality damage.
He still might, right?
Does he shake it
Tobias-
off?
He does not. He's still taking the persistent damage.
I'm gonna draw my sword I'm gonna look at Wolgar like, I don't think anyone has won this day, but you may leave now. Don't make me ask twice.
Oh shit.
That's my turn.
Okay. Giddy.
All right.
Oh
I
my
Giddy
gosh.
just kind of stares in disbelief, like that Calliope went down, and also kind of mutters under his breath, "Well, that was a waste of a spell." And oh man, Giddy's just like kind of. You see his eyes kind of twitch as he's dealing with an internal struggle here. He could easily end Wolgar right now. Or have Iggy do it. But seeing that Wolgar is also not going to yield as he thought he was going to if Calliope went down. Giddy is going to shake his head, and feelings of anger and regret flood into him as they flood into Ignara. And then, as an act together, we're going to boost Iggy to blue flame again, and she is going to run around to the other side of Wolgar here to flank Wolgar.
not threatening.
Oh, you're not threatening? So that
I'm
can't.
not threatening.
Oh, well,
Swords
never
up
mind.
and down, then.
Fuck me.
Okay. No thanks.
Well, there goes my entire life plan. Okay, well, Giddy just kills himself today. No, so
Do you want to go back? Because I mean, Giddy would have seen that Tomias just has their sword out, but it's at their side, so not.
yeah, see, that's where I thought maybe he was threatening, but okay.
Threatening if Wolgar doesn't cease. It sounds like.
I see. All right, so in that case, I think Giddy's just gonna prepare a spell, to throw at Wolgar if he still continues at Calliope.
Okay.
I'd like to hop in.
We're at the start of the next round, so your delay was only good for the previous round.
So is it my turn no matter what then?
No, you delayed at the end of the previous round and could only have gone after Tomias. You can't delay into the following round.
Oh, so I would have gone before Giddy.
Yes, you would have gone before Giddy and after Tomias.
Okay. Well, can I do that? I was just going to ready an action. My release ready 2 actions. Right? You can do that, right?
You only
You
ready
just-
one action
ready
because it's
one
a
action.
2-action
Two
ready.
action to ready 1 action.
Oh,
So
and then you
can-
lose an action either way?
Well, you can still do an action and then spend 2 actions to prepare a reaction that could only count as. That has to
One
be a
action.
1 action.
Oh, okay. I thought
Take
you
a shot
can
for every time we
ready
just said
3
action.
actions and do a 2-action, ready.
Fucking
But
love Pathfinder 2e.
okay,
Sorry,
okay.
What were you saying?
If that's the case, never mind.
Are you sure? I mean, I'll give it to you if you want to prepare ready that shot. Because that would lead into the following round. That would be your reaction for this round, technically.
Yeah, my thoughts is if Wolgar attacks Calliope again, Rip will fire.
Okay, perfect. That'll work. All right, but it is going to be Calliope's turn.
It's the
Who
big
needs to
turn.
make a very,
Oh no.
very important roll. You need to
So this is a
roll a 13 or higher, or
Oh, Giddy should have done something very different.
or say hello to Pharasma yourself after waiting an eternity to visit. Get
yes.
through that queue.
Yeah. All right, here is the D20 flat check.
Oh my god.
Oh, Giddy should have-
Oh no!
It's a 2 on the die, and as Calliope's turn comes up, she shudders. Her blank stare has just been kind of facing up towards the ceiling, and her breathing slows, gets ragged. And she lets out a final breath. And she bleeds out from her wounds on her neck.
I should have done something different.
And Calliope has died.
Oh, I should have done something different on my turn, and I didn't think about it.
Oh
It's
my
very fitting.
God. Wolger. Oh, even an automatic roll failed. Oh, that was the persistent damage. That would have put you down too. Oh man. Wolger, just quiet, watching Calliope's last breath, unsatisfied. Shakes his head. And then he's going to collect himself for a moment. And he's actually going to heal himself for a second, just as a quick little thing.
Is there a verbal component?
No, there isn't.
Okay.
He just clutches Erasni's holy symbol that's etched in on the crimson red dyed scapula. Heal himself. And as he does so, even though his jaw's fucked up, you can still kind of hear what he's saying to you as he walks by you, Timaeus. And he says, "We are leaving and never coming back. Do not follow." As the glow of the scapula and Erasni's grace heals his wounds.
Just nod as he walks away.
And he
I really wanted him to walk off and have the persistent damage kill him. Falls dead.
and
Well.
the cavern goes silent,
So much for that.
except for your breaths.
We just got our art too. I'm more mad about that than anything.
Could have been a TPK.
Could have been a TPK.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's take a break and collect ourselves.
Ugh.
We'll be back shortly. Stick around as we witness the fallout of this this venture. Hey Chihuahua, what a combat! The party scraped by. Calliope was scraped across the floor, unfortunately, to be forever
Human
dead.
loofah.
Oh man, that was absolutely wild. I was not expecting it to turn out that way. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, going into this. It was such a intense narrative to go into, knowing Calliope's backstory and intentions, and all, just having everybody know that these ghouls just wanted to be left alone and live in peace. Knowing that they've lived under Sandpoint for years, and they were determined to tamper their hunger for flesh, and they had been very successfully. Took all their mental prowess to be able to keep that hunger at bay, and they were good at it. Calliope's obedience was just too strong, and maybe Pharasma's grace did falter in perhaps knowing that there was something wrong here in this. But we find ourselves with Timaeus, Ignara, Giddy, and Brip standing over the corpse of Calliope in these warrens, Wolger's old warrens, now abandoned by the ghouls. His last words to Timaeus through his broken jaw was, "We're leaving and will never return. Don't follow us. Or else." Something along those lines. but you are standing between the corpses of a few ghouls now destroyed, 4 large-sized violet fungi, and just a small garden of other edible mushrooms in the area. To the south of the cavern, it looks like there's a whole bunch of bedding and potentially some crates with goods in it to assist in the ghouls' just day-to-day activities here. But yeah, Calliope's body is there, motionless, eyes open, staring up into the darkness of the cavern. Her dark vision no longer working.
God.
But what do you guys do? What do you guys say?
I think her vision's pretty dark.
Sorry. I'm gonna sheath my sword and then kind of I'll step up to Calliope and then kind of kneel down and I'll look at Brib, who's kind of up towards her head, and I'll just kind of grab her arms and lay them over her chest and like take her dagger and you know, kind of layer it there. Just, you poor woman. I hope you're at peace with your goddess now. I'm gonna stand up, um, and out of essentially my pack, I'm going to roll out a bedroll and then also pull out some rope, and I'm gonna kind of prep sort of a mat that we can slide and we can carry her out on. So that way we can just latch it onto somebody's back and pull her. But I'm gonna start prepping that. And I'm gonna kind of like move some of these ghouls out of the way as I prep that and just kind of stay out of the way for Giddy and Brip to do whatever they say their goodbyes, whatever they need to. But I'm gonna busy myself prepping so we can actually move the body.
So I imagine that Brip is sitting there with sitting there with Calliope's head on his leg, and he's like kind of muttering, and he's like, why do we have to do this? He's like, there was no reason for this fight, and now you're dead. And he's sort of crying to himself a little bit as he's like balling his fist on on the stone floor.
Yeah. Giddy walks up by Brip, his eyes to the ground, and just puts out a gentle hand on Brip's shoulder. Brip, I know this is going to sound harsh, but Calliope went out doing what she believed was right. And it's awful. I hate it. I'm angry. Pharasma be damned. But this is what Calliope wanted. This is what she believed was right, so at least she went out like this.
And I think Brip is kind of wiping away snot and tears, and his big eyes seem to tear a lot, and it's sort of awkward and wet. And um, he was like, "Yeah, but I think she went out like a badass, don't you think? Because that was pretty cool."
She
kind of
did.
hold it together.
She did go out like a badass. I'm still mad at her for missing after I cast that spell on her, though. But I'll get over it eventually. So Giddy just kind of subtly gives Brip like a little like side hug as he's there by him. And then looks over at Timaeus and is just like, well, Timaeus, I mean, you don't really know us and you don't owe us anything. What are you going to do after this?
I will help you bring your friend back. to town so that you can continue to mourn or do whatever burial rites you would like.
Well, appreciate that. Iggy just kind of, yeah, Iggy actually comes over to Giddy, I think, in this moment and kind of like nuzzles against him, uh, trying to cheer him up a little bit. Turns down her flames to a reasonable amount.
I think
Oh, go ahead.
Brip would kind of stand up and start putting away his things, brush himself off, wipe some tears and blood off of his face, and we definitely wanted to get out of here, but we can't leave her here.
Well,
We can
Timaeus,
carry her on this.
yeah, I was gonna say Timaeus formed this for her, so I'd like to say that we could try tying it to Iggy to drag, but well, Iggy being made of fire, that doesn't really lend well.
I'm pretty strong.
I can at least try to help.
Right. While you secure that, I'm going to pay my respect to the ghouls. And I'm going to walk down and just kind of see how they lived in this living area.
Sure. Yep, so you walk to the southern portion of this cave here, and you can see that there are at least a dozen bedrolls laid out. Even though ghouls don't need to sleep, it looks like these ones may have taken comfort in just perhaps laying there in some sort of meditation or closing their eyes, taking rest from their awakenedness on the daily. But yeah, and then it looks like there's a trail that leads up and to the southeast a bit. Not sure where that goes, but it looks like there is a blocked off little alcove to the west where you're staring with just goods. Looks like there's some dried mushrooms at first glance and crates of other little knickknacks, maybe some tools. But that's just at first glance here.
All right. I'm going to go over respectfully, but I'm going to look. Timaeus is all about being efficient, and they've left. So gonna see what is in and around, and really, I may not take anything, but I will probably categorize it and so I can report back to Quink about what's down here.
Okay. It looks like they've acquired. Looks like there's a shield, some goggles, and maybe you flip over a loose cloth and see that there's actually a wand.
I will take the goggles and the wand.
Okay.
And I'll kind of put them into my pack, but I'll grab the shield. Maybe a small bit of the mushrooms, and I'll walk back out to the party with it.
Okay. They are all year level and under at least, so I'll just put those into the stash and keep them identified.
Cute.
They are a sturdy shield minor, sturdy shield, a obsidian goggles. Sleek black lenses of the goggles somehow make everything seem more brightly lit. While wearing the goggles, you get a +1 on perception checks involving sight. You can activate dark vision once per day with no duration.
Very cool.
I think.
Robert, talk into your mic.
Oh, sorry. You gain dark vision for 1 hour with those goggles. Thank you. And it's a wand of enfeeble.
Okay. I walk out and I see them kind of readying this sled. And I look at Giddy, who seems to have more composure, and I hand him the shield.
Oh,
Perhaps it is not much, but I don't think the ghouls have any use for it anymore.
well, you're probably right with that. And I could see myself using this a little more than them.
There are more food stores, but I'll hand you the small sack of dried mushrooms.
Wonder if these are the fun mushrooms.
What's a fun mushroom?
You want to find out?
Want to find out? Just take a
Imagine
lick.
Brip's eyes.
The mushroom says to you. Find out.
Well, I guess. What are we gonna tell Souffle, Brip?
I think the mention of Souffle and having to tell Souffle about this, he just looks down. Well, will definitely be one of the first things we have to tell her when she wakes up.
I suppose so. She's probably gonna come back immediately with a "I told you so" from hell.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
Well, I guess time to drag our friend back up to the surface.
There was the tunnel that seemed to ascend to the southeast, and there are more tunnels to potentially explore to the east, and then the tunnel to the north where they said they're leaving and never coming back from.
Right.
Just want to keep those options apparent too.
In part of my categorization, I would have like very quickly sketched out and kind of written out this, like reference it later. But yeah, after that conversation, I would like, we can certainly go back the way we came. There were other tunnels down this way. One of them does seem to ascend, but I doubt that we are under Sandpoint anymore.
That's probably true. We came quite a way, so my feeling is we should probably head back the way we came. Rip.
I think that's a good idea, Giddy. I think we should go back. I think we should get Calliope back to Sandpoint, regroup, refocus, and pay our respects properly, and make sure Calliope gets a proper burial. That's what she would want.
Yeah, we should probably check with the Temple of Pharasma and Sandpoint to see what exactly that looks like.
And she gets a metal one.
What?
A metal coffin, because remember the wooden ones they dug into.
Oh, you know what? That's a great point.
We need to make sure Calliope gets a metal one, so her body is safe and preserved.
I like your thinking. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Well, if there's nothing else to be done right now, I say we head back up.
I'll lead the way then for you.
Appreciate it.
And then I'll use my lantern just to light the way. We all have dark vision, but it makes it very clear that we are walking through here. And I'm just gonna lead us back the way we came.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is about another 3-hour walk. You guys had left in the middle of the night, and by the time you come back up after another 3-hour trek through these tunnels, you do end up back into the Hellstorm Catacombs where you had met Timaeus originally. You emerge from the flap that was covering Nualia's grave, and you see that it is daytime. I'm not entirely sure what time of day it is, but you feel like it's early morning. And you see Nafar Vosk in the distance of the graveyard, kind of tending to and cleaning the gravestones, and doing as he does. But he doesn't seem to have noticed you all kind of clamber out. Where do you go from here?
I mean, I would probably just go straight to the cathedral unless you guys have different intentions. Like Tomias just wants to get this body dropped off, essentially.
Sure, that's priority.
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, as you're walking through the graveyard, Nafar does take notice. He kind of gives you a wave and then notices how somber everybody is, and begins to approach unless you signal him otherwise.
Does he notice the body that we're dragging behind us?
He does, yeah.
Grave robber, stop!
If you guys don't stop him, he kind of gets close enough to see Calliope's body, and he kind of puts his shovel to the ground and puts his head down, and you hear him say a short prayer to Saren Ray. I am so sorry for your loss of companion, friends. Saren Ray, bless.
Well, thank you for your words. It's appreciated. We're gonna take our friend to the cathedral now, but we might require your services very shortly.
Yes. Well, I shall await Father Xanthus's word then. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's been a while since we've had a death, but would it be more apt to keep Calliope here?
That's probably a fair point.
Until we inform Father Xanthus, then they can prepare a room for her and begin the funerary rites and preparations. At least I have a space here, and he kind of points to a very clean-looking shed that's a mix of stone and wood.
It's probably a better idea than dragging a body through Sandpoint.
He nods.
Do your gifts of serenity allow you to preserve the body?
Yes, of course. I've been tending these graves and for decades. I show them nothing but the utmost respect, regardless of how they live their lives.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at Giddy and Brip. I'm gonna walk over to Brip, because I know you're dragging the body. So. You seem to be the most sound and perhaps the most affected by this. I do apologize, but perhaps with your path we may cross again. I do not align with the self-righteous fervor of your friend. I do not know if you are even heroes of Sandpoint if you followed that, but I understand self-preservation, and I do feel bad for pocketing these. I'm going to give Brip the wand and the goggles that I found.
Okay. And you'd see him pull one of his hand off the rope, and it kind of takes him a second to get this hand off. And when he gets his hand opened up, you see his hand has been bleeding, pulling that rope for quite some time.
3 hours is a long time.
Yeah, I just nod and say, I do hope things take a better turn for you. If you are in need of my services again, and I now look between him and Giddy, Quink will know where to find me. But unless you change your path, I'd prefer not to be aligned. And I look at Naffer and just kind of nod and say, Naffer. And I'm going to walk off.
Okay.
I feel like Brev is almost still too in shock to like even say anything right now. He's still comprehending what you said, knowing you're not wrong. And that's a lot for him to swallow in this moment of putting Calliope in a shed. It's just, so he does so, and it's very sobering moment, I imagine. You can't really pretend like you're doing anything else here, you know?
Well, Nafa, if you want to take over from here, we're going to go to the cathedral.
He nods. I shall wait orders from Xantis. And he gingerly takes the rope and leads her to the preparation room, I guess. Funerary room. But you see that he is being very gentle and somber about it. He takes a cloth blanket from his pack, actually, and covers Calliope, if that wasn't done already, and respectfully moves her along as you all make your way into the Sandpoint Cathedral.
Giddy looking around for someone to guide us to Xantis. Anybody home? We have some news.
Melissa appears.
Anyone else home?
Hi. Hey.
Hey.
Xantis was looking for you.
Really?
Yes, he was. If you don't mind coming along.
Well, that works. We need to find him too.
Brev's eyes all swollen and red. Somehow bigger than normal.
All right. Well, come on, Brip. Let's follow Melissa.
As you guys walk, she's like, "You guys look like you're tired. You guys getting any sleep?"
No, actually.
Oh,
We haven't slept in a little while.
Oh, they say 8 hours sleep is always the recommended amount. And she kind of walks down into the lower levels of the cathedral and towards Xantis's office.
I'll keep that in mind, Melissa.
You guys want any drinks? She opens the door to Xantis's office. Coffee, tea, juice.
I think at that moment, Brip would sort of like rudely be like, no, we don't want anything to drink. Like snapping at her.
Actually, Melissa, if you have any apple juice, I really would love some apple juice.
Yeah, of course. I'll bring some biscuits also. Xantis will be here shortly.
All right.
Closes the door. You guys grab your seats. And a few moments later, you see Xantis come in, followed shortly after by Melissa. She hands you apple juice, and she brings in a pitcher of water with extra glasses too, and kind of tries to like not look at Brip, but also look at Brip as she's kind of walking by. Like that's for you in case you're thirsty. Is what she's kind of thinking.
I imagine Brip grabs it and like kind of sobs to himself as he drinks it because he feels like a dick. He's like, oh, he just didn't realize how thirsty he was.
Father Xantus kind of gets in front of you guys and kind of pats you on the shoulder. He says, "It looks like you all have been through the ringer. Is everything all right?
No.
Where's Calliope?"
Yeah. I was about to say, I think you'll find we're missing one. Giddy kind of just takes a long breath or a long inhale and looks over at Brip and looks back to Xantus. Calliope died while we were down.
His eyes go wide. And then you see him kind of like... He takes a step back, but then plants his feet again. He shakes his head. And then he looks to both of you, kind of glancing back and forth, and he says, "I'm so sorry."
Go ahead, Brip.
Her remains are currently with Naffer. And he would see the blood on his hands. We made sure to bring her back. And he's like still got blood on his hands, probably the cup that he grabbed because he just hasn't been focusing on that. So there's just kind of blood everywhere as he hasn't given much thought to it.
Calliope fell in battle with some ghouls beneath, far beneath, well, not even beneath Sandpoint, about 3 hours some direction from Sandpoint. We don't really know exactly where, but we followed a tunnel and found a clan, essentially, of ghouls. And
she wasn't gonna back down.
They offered peace, but Calliope, being the Pharasman she was, couldn't take that for an answer.
This is terrible news. It seems that my request of you today pales in comparison in what you've experienced today. And I hate to ask it, so I won't. I'll save it for when you've settled a bit, I suppose. Come to terms with what's happened. And I know that mourning is a process. It can be long for some, and for some it just doesn't end. But if you ever need to talk about it, I will make myself available.
Appreciated. Not to change the subject too quickly, but what happened with Souffle? Is she okay?
Yes, I checked on her this morning and she is still asleep, but it seems she is recovering. Her body is healing, and we're hoping that soon after her mind will too. It seems like she's endured a heavy burden, both mind and body.
When she wakes up, do you mind letting us tell her?
Of course, you will be the first to know when she awakens. We've moved her from triage into her own room if you'd like to visit also.
I think that'd be good. While we're on that topic, Father, did we happen to tell you anything after we came back up last time?
Came back up from where exactly?
From beneath Sandpoint, essentially.
Other than there was just the ghouls, the goblin ghouls, and the the ruins, the Thessalonian ruins. You mentioned that, yes. I don't think much more than that. And I believe you went to go speak to Broddert.
Yeah. Giddy kind of looks over at Brip, just with the eyes, like, should I tell him?
Yeah.
Well, you might be wondering what happened to Soulflay to make it like that. And well, we found something disturbing. It was like a giant rock that when we touched it, both Soulflay and I, we saw visions. Visions of horrible things happening to Sandpoint.
Ah, the dooms that Nualia foretold.
We think. I don't know why that stone gave us those visions necessarily, but that's Soulflay remained on the stone until the last doom, I think. And then it knocked her out into what she's in now.
Well, that would make sense. An item of that power. I believe we should be glad that she is still alive.
Yeah, at least we don't have to bury two friends today.
What have you learned of the dooms? These visions? Anything you'd be able to use to help protect Sandpoint and its people?
Well, I think we took care of one of them already. So that won't come to pass. We don't.
How many does that leave?
That leaves, I think, 6 more.
That sounds right.
And, well, I mean, something about the Sandpoint Devil, a bunch of people falling asleep, a giant red thing descending onto Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if Giddy would have known that one, but we'll come back to that later.
My heart. Even just those saying that hurts and it harkens back to a time 17 years ago when Nualia first raided. The dragons and the giants raided Sandpoint. Hopefully, with your help and Soulflay, we'll be able to prevent that from happening.
I remember seeing the smoke from the swamp. It was a terrible day.
It was.
Giddy's eyes twitch at the mention of this event.
We must do what we can to protect Sandpoint and its people. And you three are at the forefront of this. If there's anything that I can do to aid, just say the word.
I don't know right now, but
We might need some time first.
Of course.
Probably.
Of course.
Can you take us to Soulflay?
Yes, more than happy to. He takes you guys out of his office. You guys head up to the ground floor of the cathedral, and walk to the kind of common rooms, and then past them and into a very similar room to what Calliope had. Just a single bed, desk, dresser, very sparse. And there's an acolyte sitting there reading. As Xantus opens the door, she nods and takes her leave. And Xantus opens the door for you guys to enter. He says, "If you need anything, we'll be here." And they close the door close the door after you, leaving you three in there alone. You see Silflay has been changed into very simple robes. All of their gear's kind of been set to the side, and backpack next to the bed also. Why don't you guys give me a perception check as you enter the room?
All right. That is a 14.
Okay. Dope. All right. Brip. The first thing you notice when you enter the room, and after Xantus closes the door, is the scent of like burnt flesh and like a foul stench of like earth and like rusted metal and a little bit of musk. You're not sure where it's coming from. Sophie looks like she's been relatively kept clean by the acolytes overnight, and your gaze is kind of like looking around, like, where's that smell coming from? And you notice that the backpack that Sophie had, where you guys had been keeping some of your gear, you notice the large breastplate that usually sticks out is gone, and so are all the books that you collected.
Giddy. She had more stuff than this in here, didn't? Wasn't there was more? Where did her stuff go?
Yeah, now that you mention it, didn't we grab like a whole bunch of books?
She always carried around a big bag.
Well, I mean, maybe Xantus and the acolytes put them somewhere. I mean, who else would have taken it?
Hmm.
And what's the? I don't know. Would Giddy notice the smell as well? Because this feels like a very specific smell.
Now that Rips pointed it out, yeah, you do notice.
Okay, Giddy would also just be like, "What is that smell? That's not you, is it, Brip?"
Bro, like, I don't think so.
Souffle, you have been having horrible, absolutely horrible dreams. The memory of everything from the time of your creation, conjuring, all of that comes flooding back to you. You know who Father is. His name is Jordis Munt. He and Asmorelli worked together to garner a following of cultists that worship the Sandpoint Devil. You worked very closely with them in clearing out levels of the pit to make room for the cultists. You remember now that you traversed those halls. Those very halls you walked in and around in, and even that place of worship where Asmorelli was, you worshipped there too. You remember a conversation that they had. You may have been tending to something else in another room, or in the same room nearby, but you remember Jordis talking about how he had a prophetic dream from the devil, where he was not meant to worship the devil, but to become one with the devil. I'm not sure exactly how that would transpire, but along with those visions, memories coming back to you in between stints of absolute and utter slaughter and violence on innocent goblins that were just living their life in the lair, of the pit, the Whistlefangs especially, and other nearby goblin tribes, and really anything else that could be consumed by your flame was. All for a test and the joy of it under Asmorelli's gaze. But something else comes to you. You remember something. It doesn't feel like a dream, though. You feel your body being moved. Kind of waving back and forth, and you realize that you're on some kind of gurney, and you're gently placed into a bed. You don't see anything, but you hear like the sound of stuff, gear, just being placed gently onto the ground near you. Near a bed. You feel like you're on a bed. All this feels somewhat familiar. You're remembering this. Brip and Giddy, you see Silflay kind of like starting to twitch a little bit and maybe groan as Silflay, you're remembering now the scent of like brimstone and fire and the sound of laughing. Well, what do we have here? You can't open your eyes, but you feel something clamber onto your bed. And then you feel a sharp clawed nail kind of tap at your mask. It's you. You and your friends meant to do me in. But little did you know, old Chief Ripnugget is here to stay. Well, it seems like you're in a state, and I've got what I need. And then you feel the weight of Ripnugget kind of clamber off of your bed. You hear him kind of shuffle through your backpack, take some things, and then you hear a door close.
That son of a bitch.
Then you hear
First doom is still a doom.
and then the cackling of Sheepdog Nugget as he kind of runs through the cathedral. And you kind of wake up, like you ever have one of those dreams where you feel like you're falling and then wake up? That's kind of what happens. And you look around and you see Giddy and Brip.
Souffle.
Oh my god. Gods.
What? I'll try to sit up, and then the body doesn't move quite as well, so I kind of slip and catch myself.
We're here.
Well, we're in the cathedral. Well, what happened?
And I'm like gonna immediately look to the backpack and just smell. And I'm gonna try to stand up and then fall back on the bed.
Rip Nugget.
What?
We didn't kill him. Rip Nugget.
I thought we did.
I'm gonna try to stand up and I'm gonna check the backpack, and see what he took. So I think quickly looking through, recognizing that the books are gone, I'm just gonna look at it.
He was here. I remember vaguely, briefly through the dreams, through the pain. That smell is him. And he took our findings. But that's not all. Munt. That's the Sandpoint devil. That was the...
I look at Giddy.
I saw all 7 of them. All of the dooms. Munt is one of them. Father.
Months.
The man I was looking for before. I've
Father Munt?
Jorda's Munt. The man I called father. The woman we killed down in the ruins. Asmarelli, my mother. There was a man she worked with. His name is Jordis Munt. One of the dooms, there was a man that became the Sandpoint Devil. I remember everything now. That was months. I remember how to traverse the halls. This is not good. Where's Calliope? We need to plan and be ready for these things. If Rip Nugget is here now, that means the dooms are probably happening now.
So Flay,
Yeah.
you're gonna want to sit down for this.
You look at Souffle, she's already laying down in the bed.
I've been trying to like stand up
Yeah.
but yeah,
Maybe sitting up a little.
so I just kind of steady myself, sit down, and I cock my head.
So Flay, Calliope, she didn't make it.
Her and her stupid God.
That's precisely why, yeah.
We found the ghouls that Calliope had wanted to take care of, and
There were so many.
Wolga ended up killing her.
I grab the mask and I throw it against the wall. And then kind of look down and frown.
Did you kill him?
No, we didn't.
What was the point?
It was sort of like agreed like one-on-one combat, and she lost.
Why? That woman.
I mean, like hands in, like face in hands, and then kind of pull out. You can see that like she's seems to be tearing up, at least as far as Leshies can tear up.
I don't understand that righteous fervor. Maybe I do. You saw me with the goblins.
It was we tried to strike peace in the situation, and it didn't work.
So you let her fight one-on-one?
We did.
She really seemed to have it at first.
They just walked into the Guleo and...
When you
That
put it
doesn't
like
make any
that, yeah, we
sense.
did, but
We figured it was either that or she would become extra cursed by Pharasma or something. So we just, if she was gonna go out, I guess it was gonna be on her own terms.
Where is she?
In the boneyard.
well, yeah, the one out back and the actual boneyard. That's true.
It's true. Both of those.
Mavher has her being prepared. You see him kind of break eye contact.
I think I would like to see her.
Think we could do that?
You're okay, both of you.
As okay as we can be, I suppose.
Hmm.
And we met some guy named Timaeus while we were
think
down there.
You would have liked him.
I think so too. He doesn't like us right now, but
But if we run into him again without Calliope, he may be okay with it.
Interesting. And he was okay with.
oh no, he
letting
hated the whole
Calliope-
situation.
Oh,
He spent a lot of it trying to figure out what the hell was going on. That's where we all really.
I think we have a lot to fill each other in on.
That we do.
There is something terrible coming for Sandpoint. I don't know if we're the ones to stop it, but maybe we can prepare.
I'm gonna actually stand up this time, watch my balance, and try to start like putting my gear back together. I am gonna grab my mask and actually put it on now.
It's got even bigger crack. Well, I know you've been sleeping for a while.
How long?
It's been a few days.
Has it? I thought it's been like 12 hours.
It's been like 2 days.
Roughly.
Yeah, you guys have not rested for a while.
Yeah.
We could
Oh.
really use a meal and a moment of rest ourselves.
I'll come find you. I need to go see Calliope.
We understand. And then Giddy just starts munching on some of the biscuits.
Okay. Cool. Silfla, you leave the two in your room to munch on your food and drink your drinks that the acolytes have left you, and make your way to the boneyard, the graveyard behind the Sandpoint Cathedral. Naffer sees you and kind of waves you over, and you doesn't spend too much time. He understands what you're there to do, and he leads you to this stone, mix of stone and wood, almost mausoleum that's been turned into a very quaint workshop. It looks like it's the place where he creates the gravestones and the coffins and all that stuff. So all that's there, but he has set a bench aside, draped some cloth over it, and a cloth also over Calliope's body, on which she is on a workbench. She's on top of a workbench, and she's covered in cloth. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hmm. I'm just gonna look at Nafar and say, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at Nafar until he leaves.
Oh, he was already gone. He
Okay.
opened the door, walked in, and he understands the assignment. It's not his first rodeo.
I'm gonna walk over to Calliope. I'm not as respectful as some other people are, and I'm just gonna pull the cloth back.
Start punching her in the face.
Yeah, I was just gonna pull the cloth back and look at her.
What a good your God, did you? Righteous fervor gets you nowhere, you dumb bitch.
Oh shit.
You saw what happened to me. I lost part of myself down in there. With those goblins, I returned to my past. I'm okay if I die, but not you. I don't know if I want to continue, Calliope. It's all too much. We get lost in our hate. But we failed to kill Rip Nugget. He's back. And there are so many dooms. And I suspect that the first one is now starting since he's made his return. Your god makes no sense to me.
Is her dagger still on her chest?
Ooh, I don't know. What did Rip, Giddy, and Tomias do with it?
Tomias, like I said, gave it to her, and he didn't touch her equipment, so it's up
I
to the
imagine it's
party.
still there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's with it then. It's with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the dagger and just kind of hold it. So,
I have half a mind to throw this into the sea. I don't think that's my choice to make, though.
I'm gonna put it back.
I want nothing to do with your god.
Damn, it's a good dagger.
But you... No, I think like Asmarelli, you're going to haunt me.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna not put the cloth back, and I'm gonna go to Calliope's room. And I know, because I've seen her, where her makeup is.
Mhm.
And I'm going to do my best attempt to do her face makeup on my mask.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's sick.
Cool.
Oh shit.
That's dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to cut to a dream sequence. Calliope. As your body falls and you begin to meet the void, you see a radiant moonlight. A radiant moonlight with a field of white grave lilies stretching to the horizon. I think it's strange. Lilies? You know that Pharasma's flower of choice is the black rose. But again, we find that ruin, and the moonlight of Grotus staring down and shining through these ruins. And again, that robed figure, tall and unmoving, like a veiled shadow, wearing the chain and plate armor with their lantern again in one hand. It's flickering with a pale blue light and a faint wind that carries the scent of some burnt herbs and a little bit of old rot. You're at the bottom of this ruins hill. It's like this figure is waiting for you to approach.
She'll walk towards them.
Do you say anything, or do you wait?
Nope, just walk towards.
This voice kind of echoes. It's gentle, a little sweet, but cold. You did not hesitate. You didn't falter. How comforting it is to see a servant so willing to carry out fate, even when the threads tangle. They begin to kind of walk around you, lantern swinging slightly. Even as they called for peace, they pleaded for purpose. But you, a beloved instrument, you knew better. Mercy is a cracked bone. Obedience, now that is divine. The lantern flares for a moment at that line, and the flame inside glows slightly red, casting maybe silhouettes of jagged shadows of teeth among the ground around you. You carved quite well into the bodies of those ghouls. You did well, in Pharasma's name, as those dooms draw near. The figure draws close, a little too close behind you, and then you hear them whisper just behind your ear. One can never be too sure who lights the lantern you follow, can they? And the laughter just kind of echoes as this dream kind of fades into darkness. No stars, no flames, just darkness. And that's it for today's episode, the quarterly marathon of Whispers of Doom. What an episode! Oh,
Good
moly.
gods.
That was great.
Something else. If you want more, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Yeah, oh,
our
shit.
regularly scheduled
Yeah.
Monday night stream. We're gonna have
Like, wait, what?
one new character to play with at least, and no art for them.
Nope.
But
I'll draw something up.
you'll draw it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Just a
and,
stick figure.
Yeah, that's it, everybody. Appreciate you all catching us, tuning in.
Yeah,
joining
thanks
Discord,
everyone.
Yes. Thank you.
subscribe to our socials and all that stuff, and don't forget to live by the
Live,
die.
die, and die,
die
by the die.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, don't die.
Calliope definitely died by the die, that's for sure.